Yo, what's up? We got another episode of Nothing Nice. As you see, we got a full house in the building. We got my
Yep.
boy, I'm your man JB, firstly. Make sure you like, share, comment, subscribe, all that. You already know the vibes. 365 Nothing Nice. I got my brother in here, Mook Jones. How you feeling, bro?
Mook check. Check it in, man.
Yeah, Mook.
You already know what it is.
Mook check 1, 2.
It's
Yo,
good.
all right, now I got my boy Josh in here. Fantasy football, holding it down for his squad, whatever. How you feeling, bro?
Yeah, Gulf Coast Eagles, man. Numero uno. Good, man. I can't complain. Appreciate you having me on, man.
Yeah. All right.
Oh, there you
Yo, we got Dooney Locks in the building. How you feeling, bro?
Yeah, what's up with you, my boy? Trying to tap in and get that 360 deal like Club 520?
You know,
I
better
feel
than
it.
them Eagles.
You already know the
Fuck the
vibes.
Eagles.
And then Killer Cam, Mr. Patriot
Yeah, straight like
himself,
that. That's all.
in the building. What's up, bro?
Whoa.
The flight is crazy, though.
Come on, man. Champions.
He said coming in hot.
Man.
What?
I feel like somebody taking shots, man. I feel like somebody taking shots right now, man.
Listen,
that
nothing
was
about that
strong.
goes subliminal. Nothing
Somebody
about that goes subliminal.
See, look, he done got kicked because he trying to talk.
Yo, all right, Cam's gonna hop back on in a minute, but yo, as long as we here, let's go ahead and hop into it. I want you all to tell me right now. We're gonna talk about, are they for real or are they fake? Are we have contenders or we have pretenders?
With the Patriots?
Yeah, are the Patriots? What are they?
Hey, man. I'll go first since I'm speaking. I ain't gonna lie, they look real good, man. I got contenders. I feel like the AFC wide open, you know what I'm saying? You got the Colts doing a little bit of something. Kansas City done fell off. So, I mean, aside from Indianapolis on the top, who else gonna really compete with them? It got to be New England. Ain't nobody expect this. You know what I'm saying? Mike Vrabel came in and changed their culture. So, shit, I like the Patriots, man. They got defense, lockdown corner. You know what I'm saying? You already know what they do. So, yeah, I got them a contender, man. I got them going at least to the AFC Championship for sure.
That's right. What's up, Josh? What you think, bro?
Man, this has actually been kind of new to me lately. They've been kind of under my radar, so naturally, I'm gonna feel like I don't want to use the word pretenders, but yeah, I don't see them going that far, man. Drake Maine, you know what I'm saying? No, bro, I just don't see that being a notable figure on down the line. I just think that he's gonna end up getting knocked out pretty soon, and we'll be talking about everybody else. So I don't think they're going too far.
Okay, so you saying Drake May's gonna get humbled in the playoffs?
What you say?
He's gonna get.
Who we
all right.
losing to, though?
Mook, what's up, bro? Mook, who you got? Are they contenders or are they pretenders? Go ahead, bro. Say what your chest.
I was gonna play nice today, but Killer Cam want to come on here with all that bigger. So now I gotta let him handle. You want to be the bad guy? I'll be the bad guy. Okay, let me tell you, this Joker is Sam Darnold, Garoppolo, Case Keenum. Give me some more names. I'm gonna keep them coming.
Jay Cutler.
Oh, that's crazy.
Who you know who he is most recently? Ryan Tannehill with the Titans. You seen this story before. They pretenders. They don't even got no Derrick Henry. Man, get out of here, bro. The Patriots ain't ready, man. Look, it's a little fairy tale going right now. They got their little coach, he go came back, That's all it is, man. We ain't really.
Yeah.
No, look, they should have called him check down. They should have called him Mr. Check Down. That's all he doing, throwing check downs. The ball.
That's how I know you ain't watching the games. That's how I know you ain't watching the games.
Hey, I could give him one. Look, I'll give him one salute. The guy had his first 300-yard passing game. He was consistent. I can give him that. He gonna throw for 200 yards every game. He finally has a 300-yard passing game. Look, kudos. Give him a clap on the back. That's about it.
Bro,
Ain't doing nothing.
can I interject
Ain't
real
doing
quick? I
nothing
think
for
I
real.
just found a reason, bro. I think I just literally found a reason. They hadn't played anybody. They just other than the Bills a couple times. They played. They beat the Giants. I mean, they beat the Giants. They beat the Bengals without the main quarterback. I can't think of brother's name
Joe
right now.
Burrow.
They beat
Joe Burrow.
Joe Burrow. They beat the Jets. Barely beat the Buccaneers. They beat the Falcons. They beat the Browns. They beat the Titans. They beat the Saints. They beat the Panthers. They beat the Steelers. They beat the Dolphins. They beat the Raiders again. Who they beat? So
So,
Let me
yeah,
say,
they
let me
pretenders,
say,
bro. They pretenders.
let me say
All
two
right, go
things.
ahead, Cam. You got it.
Let me say two things. One, you can't fault us for who they put on our schedule. Number two,
They're not.
you gotta think about it. Think about this. Since 2020, we've had three. We had an 8-9 season, and we had 2 4-13 season with the crazy strength of schedule.
mhm.
What more you want us to do? So, like I said, we played who's on our schedule, and we beat them. We lost to the Raiders and the Steelers. We shouldn't have lost to the Raiders. I could accept the Steelers loss, but the Raiders game unacceptable.
How did
We
y'all
just
lose to the
playing
Raiders?
who on our schedule.
How did y'all lose to the Raiders?
We asked that first game. That's all it
I'm
was.
glad you know it. I'm glad you know it. Look, man, I want to be nice to these guys, man, but you came in all above, man. I'm gonna give you some credit, man. But
Nah,
man,
look,
The show's called
it
Nothing
ain't
Nice,
you.
bro. Play your
It
feelings.
look,
ain't you.
Nothing
It's
nice.
Man,
Jalen Hurts.
why you want to come at Jalen? That's what
It
I'm
ain't you.
saying.
It's Jalen Hurts.
I feel like you took a personal shot when you came at Jalen. Everybody know I'm the Jalen guy. Everybody know I'm the Jalen guy. You
Okay,
might
hey,
well,
Crazy.
you
let's
might
talk
well
about
just
him real
can't
quick.
stop it in the face, man. Just
Hey,
say, bump
all
the
right,
Eagles.
Mook.
I said, Eagles. Oh, you want to kick us? You want to kick us while we down? That's what it is. You want to
Right.
kick us while
Mook
we
ah,
and
down?
Josh, you
Mook
an
and
Eagles
Josh.
fan too?
Oh yeah.
Mook and
Oh
yeah,
Lord,
Mm.
that's
boy.
Mook and Josh. That's their sport.
Oh man.
All right, so
Oh
I
Lord,
have a
it's
real
two
question
of them,
for y'all.
bro.
I have a real question because y'all been cutting for the Eagles since last year. On a
Mm-hmm.
scale of
Respect.
1 to 10, 10 being the highest, how worried are you about the Eagles? Mook, you can go
I
first.
ain't.
Let
Yeah,
me
go
go.
ahead.
Yeah.
Why would we be worried about the Eagles? They ain't gonna be there. They in the AFC. We know they gonna get to the big game. We worried about teams that actually gonna be there. We worried about teams like we worried about teams like the Ravens. We worried about teams like the team that's gonna be there. We ain't gotta worry about them. They ain't gonna get there. I told you they
Mm.
see I'm going in the Minnesota Vikings last year. Did they go 14-2?
Yeah, 14-3. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So
Okay. So you said the Eagles have nothing to be worried about.
no, man. Why?
Okay.
Why?
Okay, Josh, what you thinking, bro?
Oh yeah, we good, man. I was a little. I don't say I was worried. So I was a little disappointed at times, but especially I'm down here on the coast, so I'm a betting man at times. So they have disappointed me at times, but overall, I mean, I think they're gonna be all right, man. I seen some mic'd up footage from Jalen Hurts, and he was able to take accountability. Hey, my bad, bro. I got to be better than that. So I just seeing stuff like that on the sideline. They all right, man. They went through this last year, like not necessarily this, but they went through some adversity last year. So they good, bro. They championship caliber team, bro.
So here's my thing. If we take a trip to 2023, we're seeing a repeat of that with where the Eagles are right now. The Eagles started off hot on the back part of the season. They started losing games. They started having the little internal fighting or bickering or whatever you want to call it. They get to the playoffs. They get knocked out. They're looking like they're repeating that part of history and
Can I
not
interrupt
last year.
you?
That's what they're looking like
Can
to
I
me.
interject? Can I interject
Yeah,
one time?
yeah,
I'm gonna interject because that's not true. In 2023, that's why
yeah.
we can't get caught up on to the what they reporting on TV. We gotta do our homework around here, JB. I'm disappointed
What's
in
up?
you. In
Be disappointed.
2023,
Prove me wrong.
in 2023, we couldn't stop nobody. It was the defense. This year, all it is Patulo. We can get rid of this problem tomorrow. Patillo ain't it, man. He don't got no rhythm and rhyme to his play call. Man, I can
I
get out there and
definitely
put a
agree with that.
defense together and stop the Eagles. As far as what they scheming, everybody know what they gonna do. I can tell you what play they gonna run by the down and distance. If
So
they
here's
if
my thing. But here's my thing, Mook, because I didn't say they're losing the same way. If I said they're losing the same way, that's where that would come into play. I said they did the same thing that they did in 23, where they start off hot. They started off hot this year. They looked like they were going to knock everybody out. The same thing they did in 23. When you get to the second half of the season, it starts getting a little more shaky. Don't worry about it. Then they start losing games. We're what, four or 5-ish weeks away from
yeah,
going into the playoffs. They
but
got
this
to get it together.
but this what I would
You
tell
can't
you.
lose games that you're supposed to win.
This what I would tell you, and this something Killer probably can relate because he seemed like he been a Patriots fan for a long time. Let's talk because we championship teams, no championship teams, right? So I'm gonna talk to you,
Yeah.
Killer. We ain't gonna talk to the
Please,
Brown fans. They don't know nothing about this.
please,
So what we gonna talk about?
please,
Killer,
please. You're a
Killer,
champion. No. You're an Eagle over the last 2 years. You
Killer.
don't have the same stripes as Josh.
Hey,
All right?
Killer, hey, Killer.
Talk to me. Talk
Killer,
to
let me
me.
talk to you, man. You know something about this. Killer, you
Talk
know
to
you
me.
come off a championship run. You know you're gonna get everybody's best shot. So
Exactly.
even teams that's a boo boo, like one win, that's their championship. So
Yep.
for the Eagles to be 8-4 with everybody giving the Eagles their best shot, I mean you can just see it. We 8-4, and we can't even run the ball
Which is what y'all
5
known
yards
for.
because Saquon, bro, it ain't just the offensive line. Because I see Tank Bigsby get up in there and he's running for like 8 and 9 yards every time he touches.
Mm-hmm.
And for
He's nice.
some reason, Saquon Barkley is trying to hit the big home run every time he freaking touch the ball. And it's causing him to get hit in the backfield because you'll see him hesitate time he get the ball. When you see Tank Bigsby get up in there, he straight hit the hole. And he like 8, 9
Mm-hmm.
yards every time he touched the ball. The problem with the
Mm-hmm.
Eagles is, for one, it is the play calling, but the second part
Yeah.
of it is it's Saquon Barkley. He's not running the ball with the same vigor. So, and that's
Okay,
why I
so
would say he needs
I'm gonna say this, and then I'm gonna let Dooney go. Here's my problem with that though, because as you said, we've seen championship teams. The Patriots win the Super Bowl, they get everybody's best shot. KC, they win the Super Bowl, they get everybody's best shot. The difference is they usually start slow at the beginning of the year, but by the second half of the year, they look right back to who they were. So they're getting
right.
everybody's best shot, but your best shot doesn't matter anymore because we're back to who we are and we're smacking everything in front of us. That's
Yeah.
the problem that I'm seeing with the Eagles. They're not having that mentality right now. They're getting everybody's best shot and they're playing down to
Yeah.
their competition. And that's
Yeah.
what the problem is. Dooney, what you think, bro?
Yes, sir.
Scale to 1 to 10. I ain't too much worried about Philly. Like I'm saying, they already battle tested. So, ain't really much they have to prove other than, that little try to repeat Super Bowl champs or whatever. I believe in Jalen Hurts in the postseason because I'm pretty sure his resume is already well spoken for that he
For sure.
Tell him.
performs when he needs to.
You ain't
But
lying. You
but
ain't
like
lying.
but like y'all was saying, the only glaring issue with the Eagles is what I'm saying, like I said, Saquon, they rushing game. Even you notice Jalen Hurts ain't really like taking a lot of rushing attempts as well. But also I feel like one issue with the running game is because they best old lineman Lane Johnson, he got hurt early in the season. It's like
Yeah.
since he went down, they rushing game been like pooh. So
Yeah.
Jalen Hurt had to do some heroics, or the defense had to do what they had to do. But I don't really, what I'm saying? I don't really see nobody, probably teams that make it
Yeah.
competitive for them, like Seattle or the Rams, but I don't really see nobody stopping them in the NFC.
Yeah.
They already proven.
Jerkins just came back too. The center was out.
Oh yeah.
So they
Tim,
got like two
what
or
you
three
think?
players out on the offensive line.
I honestly, I got a question.
What's up?
Do y'all think teams are punching the Chiefs harder than they punching the Eagles?
Yeah, because
Of
it was
course.
repetitive success.
Of
Yeah.
course.
Because
They hate
don't
the
get me wrong,
Kansas
like
City more.
the Eagles obviously aiming for they had their own problems with them, but and teams are giving them their best punch, but nobody expected the Chiefs to be 6-6 right now.
Man.
let
They
me.
defense ain't even good like that, like it was last year. Like,
Thanks.
It's crazy to me.
Hey, Killer, you make a good point, but let me tell you this though, Killer. They was exposed so bad in the Super Bowl that
Yeah, yeah.
yeah,
that mystique was gone. Like even with the Patriots, I keep bringing up the Patriots because that when the Patriots was on their run with Tom Brady, man,
Mm-hmm.
it don't matter how it looked, you just knew sometime, some way, you couldn't let Brady get up in them
you gonna
playoffs
find a way to win.
because it was gonna
Exactly.
be trouble. And you know, I feel that same way with it. It don't matter how bad them Chiefs look. You do not want to let them boys get up in that playoff.
Exactly.
Especially for your sake, Killer, with your boys.
That's true.
Because they don't want to
Whew.
see them. And Josh Allen don't want to see them. Lamar don't
The
want to see
Bengals don't
them.
want to see
But
him.
I'm telling you, don't nobody want to see. Nobody want to see them Texans. Because I ain't seen no defense like that since 2002. I'm telling you
Yeah,
that.
but
Nah,
we
that
can't
defense
we
is
can't
legit.
do nothing anyway because goddamn CJ be tripping
CJ be
sometimes. So,
playing
He
scared
back
though.
this
I don't
week.
know
yeah,
why.
He coming back this
All
week.
like
they need to do, I'm telling you, this defense so
Ooh,
good, all they need to do is put up 17 points. They won't lose.
cause they don't even allow over 20 points.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
was gonna say 20 points wins the
hell
game.
no.
20 points wins the game. That's easy to come by. That's
That that
touchdown, field goal. You good.
I ain't gonna lie. Am I crazy to say this? I can't remember which year the Texans it was. I don't know if it was like 2019, whatever year that was. They lost
I know what you're talking about with Deshaun
to
Watson. They lost.
Mahomes
They blew
when
that
they were supposed
lead.
to win.
That
Oh,
24-0 lead.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
That was
because
I
the
think that
defense was
was
legit
20.
then too.
I think that was yeah, like 2018, 2019 or something. 'Cause that was like Deshaun Watson, like second or third year or some shit.
Boy,
That
that
might have
was
been
amazing. Oh,
21. Was that
That was
21?
21.
no, that
Cause
was
you remember,
before the pandemic. That was before the
yeah,
pandemic.
I can remember this was before they traded D
So,
Hop to Arizona.
so there's got
This
to be
had to be
like
Yeah,
like 2018,
2018,
2019 or something
2017,
like
something
that.
like
yeah,
that.
Oh, yeah,
It
that
was
was
before COVID.
pre-pandemic.
yeah.
But
Because
Yeah.
the
I was at
defense was
church. I'm
legit
turning the game
then.
off. I'm sitting on the drums. I said, "Oh, we good." I don't even need to
I
No,
don't know
you know what?
rush
how
or
they blew
That
it.
was the same year that Joe Burrow, got the next week, Joe Burrow them came back on Kansas and won.
Oh, that's the year Joe Burrow and them went to the
So that
bowl,
was
huh?
the year the Rams won the championship.
So
Mm.
that what's that,
They're like
2021?
21, huh?
I said it was 21. Had to be 21.
Yeah.
Okay, so it was after
Ain't that when
COVID.
Matthew
Okay.
Stafford came and they won with the stat?
Yeah, with Odell and Von Miller and
Yeah.
them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Jalen Ramsey. Yeah, that was
yeah.
2021.
That was 21. It wasn't that far ago. I knew it wasn't that far.
That's crazy though.
Mm.
It seemed like it was forever ago.
It
Yeah.
does.
You got to think about it. All that stuff with Deshaun happened around 2002, 2022, 2023.
Yeah, like right after
Yeah.
COVID. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then he ended up getting hurt and shit. So it's like,
Yeah. And he back practicing.
I
yeah, I
seen it
saw
today.
I
that.
heard about that. Yeah.
It
I
was
said only
22.
the Browns will screw this up. They'll mess
It
around
was.
and let him come back and point him again and pay him another contract. That's what the Browns do.
Boy.
They'll
You're so
start
crazy.
the
Oh, this
Browns.
guy.
They'll start Deshaun just so they don't throw Shador back on the field again.
Yeah.
Oh, Kevin
Mook, you gotta
Stefanski's
leave that
fired
team
after
for that
this year.
one.
There's no way he's
What?
gonna be back next year. That man, I don't know what Shador did to him or Dion did to him, but yeah, that man got to go after this. We can't have this anymore going forward. Okay,
Oh yeah.
so
I heard real quick, I heard the GM like Shador though. I think it's the coach Stefanski that don't like Shador from what I heard.
yeah,
Yeah.
Andrew Berry likes him.
Yeah.
The GM is a black guy.
Yeah,
Oh, okay, okay,
that's Andrew
okay.
Berry.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He's gonna
he's
be
the one
down
who
here in
brought
New Orleans pretty soon.
Mm.
who will.
He'll be in New Orleans like the next 2 years. More my words. We can go ahead and tip
Who
this
is?
up.
I wanted they should have drafted him. That number
Mm-hmm.
9 pick.
You're right.
They should have got him, boy.
Cause Spencer Rattler and Tyler Show, that ain't gonna cut it.
Hell, they bridge quarterbacks.
I'm
Hell.
gonna be honest with you.
Uh,
I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Spencer Rattler ain't no booty quarterback. A lot of them games they lost because he played pretty good when he was
He a
when he was starting.
gunslinger for sure. He gonna throw the ball down the field, but them boys in a rebuild. They out
But
of
I'm
there.
telling you this right here. If you put Spencer Rattler in Minnesota, they much better.
Of course.
Hmm.
He better than
Yeah,
JJ
yeah.
McCarthy. I ain't fall for the JJ McCarthy hype like you was, Mook. Cause he a Michigan man.
Look,
He
Somebody
assistant
championship team
QB.
last
He
year.
ain't really
I
all
ain't gonna
that.
lie,
You
he
Cause
know,
he
got
I
a
wasn't
good
never
putting up
really.
quarterback.
numbers
I
like
like
that at
I watched
Michigan.
those Michigan games. I was like, nah. You had a great
Nah,
O
that's
no,
a
line.
run first
You had
team.
you
no,
had
that
Hutchinson back there on defense. Along with that defense, you had a good running back. Nah, he wasn't like that.
He was
His
like a
game,
game
his game
manager,
plan was
Ryan
to not
Tannehill
mess
type of
up.
QB.
Yeah, his
Yeah,
game
he
plan
like
was
a
don't mess the game up.
Now who that sound like right now?
Who
CJ Stroud.
I know. CJ done
man?
turned to the
Well,
damn
I was gonna
game
Nigga
say
playing
manager,
so
bro.
scared,
CJ.
it's ridiculous.
CJ missed what the last 4 weeks? Was it the
Yeah,
last?
concussion. Last 3 weeks, I think.
Yeah, it's like
'Cause
3 weeks with a concussion.
it
And
wasn't
Davis
it like
Mills was slanging that rock too.
he
Yeah, they're like
wasn't
7
though. That's the thing. Davis Mills, it was more so you're excited to win, but he wasn't throwing the rock like that. Because I had a homie at work who was swearing by Davis Mills, and low key, that
Nah.
man on one of the wins, I think he had 13 yards in the fourth quarter. That man was not throwing the ball like that. He was just in a great position to where it's like the defense is like, we're gonna give you a short field, just make it look easy. We're gonna do a lot of
Hey,
running, give it to Marks, hit him with a little short, let him do his thing. We're not forcing no issues.
all I know is that Jacksonville game I left early on when they came back and won. Cause Davis Mills went crazy in that fourth quarter. Hey, he ain't kept that backup job with me.
Nah, for sure.
No,
That
yeah.
dude went for like 3 touchdowns in the fourth quarter alone.
Oh no,
Man,
I wouldn't mind him being a backup. You could for sure be the backup. You always need. Well, who was that? John Kitna was a backup for what, 14, 15 years in the league.
That's
That
a
man,
boy,
crazy pull right
that
there.
I
man
ain't
has a
heard that
15
name in a
year
minute.
backup
Yeah, man.
career. Like that's
Carson
That
amazing.
boy
Palmer
said
in there.
John Kitna. Oh my god.
That's a
John
Detroit
Kit.
Lion QB right there, boy. I
Okay, so
remember him.
Hey, like solid backup. I always think of like Gardner Minshew and shit like that.
mm, all
He
right,
had a
so
job with the Eagles for a minute.
True that.
we got some important games coming up this week. Some games that are gonna start to shape this playoff even more as we come down to the wire. We got the Colts and the Jaguars. Both of these teams need to win this game. Who y'all got?
I know Daniel Jones was free money last Sunday. Ain't that right, Cam? Depending on Daniel Jones' health, I feel he ain't got to run the ball like that anyway. But I feel like if Jacksonville they gonna have trouble containing Jonathan Taylor, so I got Indy winning that game.
Who at
Okay,
home?
Jaguars are at
Yeah,
home.
yeah, they
I still got Indy winning that game, bro.
Who you got, Mook?
uh,
Colts or
which game you
Jags?
said again?
The Colts or the Jaguars? They're in Jacksonville.
Remember what y'all said about Trevor Lawrence?
I got the
That's
Colts.
your boy, Cam.
I'm going Colts.
Yeah.
I'm going Colts. I don't trust
Jo-
Trevor Lawrence.
yeah, Jonathan Taylor going crazy. uh-uh.
I'm gonna go Jaguars.
Mook, who you got, bro?
Come on, Dak. There we go.
Oh, let me see. I think Mook's having technical difficulty. All right,
Where they go.
Texas versus the Chiefs. Who y'all got? Josh, who you got?
Texans versus. You said the Texans versus the Chiefs.
Yeah, both
Naturally,
Yes.
I
teams.
gotta go. I gotta go with the Chiefs. I think CJ. I think CJ's gonna have a good game. But I think the Chiefs gonna get the game. And for that last one, I think the coach gonna get that Jaguars game too.
I'm with you on that. Except I got the Texans being the Chiefs. Both teams need it, but
I
I
do
think the
too.
Texans could slow it up enough. Killer,
Oh,
who you got, Cam? Oh shit.
Um, I'm gonna go Texans.
Yo,
I'm
yo,
gonna go
yo.
Texans.
Y'all hear me now?
yeah,
Yeah,
Yeah.
we can hear you.
Man. Oh, okay. Good to be back, man. I'm telling you something.
I'm trying to go
They
outside.
trying to come for the Eagles tonight, man. I don't know what it is, man.
Oh,
Now what were we at?
Oh, Lord.
Where were we at?
what
Where
happened
were
with
we at
Mook?
Texas,
again?
Texas Chiefs. Who you got?
Give me
No, I'm
a
rocking.
Texas.
I just said all that about the Texans defense. I'm rocking with the Texans.
Okay,
You already know, huh? You ain't even got to ask me.
Judy,
You already
I
know I'm
already know.
rolling with the city.
I
I'm
already
rolling with the
know.
city, baby.
Hey, real quick,
Already.
real quick. Does Sonic still give out those free slushies when the Texans win? Y'all
That's a
remember that
good
from back in the gap?
question.
That
I
used to,
remember
that used
the
to be the
little
thing. Go to
blue
Sonic on the
raspberry slushies.
yeah. I need to look into that. All right, so the Bears and the Packers. The Bears, I told you, don't sleep on them. The Bears are number one in the
Hey,
NFC right now. The Bears and the Packers. Who you got?
Hey, before y'all answer, we got time for a little story.
yeah, go ahead.
Okay. When he brought up about the
Packers.
slushies, right? Me and my wife, when I first met my wife, I went to Indiana, like with the seal, right? And like her
Mm.
auntie was down there, you know, that was Andrew Luck was in Indianapolis. So every time they win, Dennis would play for free breakfast that Saturday. So
Mm.
I came down there. My wife auntie was like, you know what? I'm gonna buy y'all free breakfast at Denny's. Oh, so sweet.
She trying to be
That
the
wasn't the
favorite
funny
auntie
part.
off rip.
But listen though, that wasn't the crazy part. It was so packed up in there. They asked me what my name was. I said Andrew Luck. That's the end of the story.
Boy.
Hey, we got called up
Yeah,
pretty fast. We got our tape pretty fast. That was a little
I'm sure you
disappointing.
did. I'm sure you did. They should have asked you for your ID. Who you got?
All right,
KC or Houston? Mook, who you got? KC or Houston? Oh no, you said
oh,
Houston.
I had Houston.
Okay, no, I'm
Yeah, we
sorry. It
on
was
the
the Bears and the Packers. Who you got?
yeah.
Bears and Packers.
Man, look, they be my Eagles, man. They made me a believer. Jordan Love, he ain't had two great games back to back in forever. I'm going with the Bears.
Okay. Dooney, you rocking with the Bears?
Yeah, I got Chicago, man. Not only because of Caleb, I like hold on, are they playing in Lambeau?
Yeah, they are.
Uh I ain't gonna I'm kind of 50-50 on it because I trust Chicago offense more than Green Bay offense. Basically Caleb over Jordan Love, but I ain't gonna lie, Green Bay defense, they've been real good at rushing the passer since you know they got Micah. But it's just something about DeAndre Swift running that ball in Chicago. So if I got to pick one, I'll probably take Chicago, man. I trust Caleb more than I trust Jordan. So I'll do it like that.
Bet that. What's up, Cam? Who you got?
Give me the pack.
You going Packers? All right, Josh.
Yeah.
Man, I'm going with Vegas. Say Vegas giving up 6.5 with the Packers. So yeah, I'm thinking the Packers gonna get that one definitely at the crib too. Yeah, this
Give me the pack.
at the crib.
Okay. Yeah, I'm going Packers too. I think the Packers will win it because the Packers need to win that game because the Lions won their game, and those three teams are all still in the hunt for number one in their division, and they can all realistically be number one in the conference. So I think the Packers will try to make that push for it. I still need
Yeah,
the Bears to prove a couple things to me, so I'm not mad at that. All right,
the Bears
cool.
might not win
So,
this time this year, maybe.
Mm.
dang, that's
Damn.
good talk. She now that would be something. That would be something if that was able to happen. If they didn't lose another game this year. All right, so
Man, they
tell me
might get
this.
beat by the Packers. They might get beat by the Packers. Then Shadur gonna beat them next week. Then they're gonna get beat by the Packers again. Then the 49ers gonna beat them. Then they're gonna play against the Lions. They done for the year, bro. They 9-3 right now. They overachieved. Good job, fellas. Good season.
Damn.
He's a good throat right here.
Listen, he said it with his chest about God, good
Damn.
season, fellas. Is
I,
wow. Cancun on 3 is
Good job,
outlandish.
guys. Good job.
Hey, I'm
Mm.
glad that ain't none of our favorite teams, so we can be offended by it.
Yeah.
nah,
Fuck
Right.
the
for real.
Packers. Fuck the Bears. That ain't my squad.
Golly.
Nah, for real.
That ain't my
Hey,
squad.
I had him on one of them. How they say in Atlanta? What they do? What they do?
Oh, man.
All right, so real quick, we're gonna get more into. So we're gonna put a pin in the NFL real quick. We'll get more into the football season. Obviously, we're about to hop into the playoffs soon. We're just gonna take a quick stop by college. You already see Ohio State, Big Ten champs. I'm
Oh,
already,
here
I'm
we
already
go.
calling it. future national champs. Like, we don't even got to talk about because y'all already know what the vibes are. I just need y'all to do this real quick. So the last couple weeks we've been doing keep 5, cut 5. You're not gonna know
Oh yeah.
you're not gonna know who's next, and you guys have to agree. All right, so y'all gonna have to talk amongst yourselves. You got to agree. We're gonna keep 5, cut 5. This is
Don't be
Heisman
racist,
version. Right?
man.
You said don't be racist.
Think about.
Don't be
Don't
racist
be racist.
with this list.
That's
You know what you be
hey.
doing. You know what you be doing.
Hey, look, this a different position, right? It ain't receivers no more.
This is
No.
Heisman.
Okay,
I'm,
got
yeah,
you.
yeah. We going Heisman.
That
All
boy
right.
Gibbs got in now.
Keep 5, cut 5. First player Cam Newton.
Keep.
But if he keep doing all
Keep.
that hating, he keep doing all that hating.
He was hating on Shador. He hating a lot.
Nah, he be hating on
But we
Jalen Hurts.
talking about Auburn Cam. Keep.
We gonna keep him.
Like,
We gonna keep him.
Listen, that might be the best
Oh, yeah.
college football player in the history of the
Yeah.
college football.
I say keep.
But
What you got, Josh? What
all
you
right,
got, Killer?
Josh, you keep Cam.
Oh yeah, good.
All right, so we keep it Cam. Derrick Henry.
I'm gonna have to pass on him.
I was about to say I'm passing on dude.
Ooh, Cam, how you feel?
Because I don't know who next.
Exactly. Got to keep them slots open, boy.
How many
Nah.
championships did he win?
You probably won 2, but I like Mark Ingram.
2, I
Uh,
think 2.
That's my Alabama running back right there.
I like
Who was
Mark
his
Ingram.
quarterback? Who was his quarterback? Is it a better question?
Derrick
Who
Henry.
was that?
When was Derrick Henry there?
McElroy?
Oh,
Yeah, I
Greg
think so.
McElroy.
Yeah, I
I think
think
No.
so.
so.
It might have been old boy.
I
Copeland.
don't.
No, not Copen.
JB. We got to all agree on this, right?
It was Blake
At least 3
Sims,
out of the 4.
Blake
At least
Sims
3 out
and
of the
Jalen
4.
Coker, and then it says
Okay.
Jalen Hurts came right after he left. So
Blake Sims.
Jacob
Okay,
It's probably
Coker
Blake
and
Sims.
Blake Sims.
Oh yeah, I remember Blake
So
Sims.
I
Yeah, I
you might got
remember
to put
him.
him up there because he ain't got no notable quarterback, and he won. Let's see, did he win a championship? Let's see.
He did in
he
I'm
did
2015.
for
pretty sure
sure.
he did. Bama was
He
running.
he did for sure.
That's why I can't put him up there. I just don't remember him like that.
Damn.
He won
I
one.
knew he was
Mm.
good, but he just don't. He
Yeah.
just like he don't stick out like a
Yeah.
Trent Richardson.
he don't stick
I'm going
out
to say
like a Trent
keep.
Richard, like a Mark Ingram. Mark Ingram started it all.
Yeah,
He
Yeah.
started the
He
whole
did.
championship
he blocked
wave.
more in the NFL.
He
He got his name more in the NFL, so I agree.
So
Yeah.
I got
okay.
pass on him. I say pass.
Yeah, I'll pass on him.
Okay.
I'll pass on him.
Okay.
I
Majority
already
rules.
passed.
Majority rules. All right. So y'all have Cam, Joe Burrow.
Y'all better give my nigga some
I'm
love.
gonna stay out of this.
Yeah, he was pretty tough.
Y'all better give my QB some love,
What you
boy.
getting 5? You said we only getting 5 out of 10.
Yeah.
Yeah, key 5 and we got to cut
I'm gonna
5.
stay out of this. I'm gonna go with what y'all do because I'm biased. I'm gonna tell you. You know what I'm gonna do with him.
I know what
We
Dooney's
talking
doing.
about
Killer,
just
what you doing?
Their Heisman season alone, right?
Joe Burrow pretty tough. I'll keep.
You keep it.
Keep.
Killer, what you
What
Yeah,
are we
say?
doing?
definitely keep.
I gotta not be
We
biased.
Keep.
We gotta keep
Keep.
him. You gotta keep him.
okay.
That was
If
his
you
Yeah.
Man,
champion.
Okay.
look.
Cool.
if you going back far, I can throw him away. But if you going back like 2000ish, then I'll keep.
Man, we'll keep him
Okay.
Look.
because you don't know
Now,
Josh.
look, real quick. I'm going to say why to keep Joe Burrow. Not just because I'm biased LSU. Look here, bro. We not even talking about the stats. That LSU season 2019 was so good. We comparing if they can beat the '01 Miami Hurricanes, bro. You know how good Miami was back in '01, '02.
Yeah, somebody
Yeah.
compared
I'm
that.
not. I'm not saying they can beat them. I
I
got
said
Yeah,
Miami
Miami
because they
will win,
defense.
but
But
I
the
hear
fact
you.
that you're comparing that
No, no, I
team
feel you. I feel you.
2019 to that legendary Miami,
and he know
I
nobody.
feel you.
bro,
That's
come
I
crazy.
don't know
on.
though. Let me ask you this. Let me ask
Y'all
you
ain't
this.
seen that?
Do
I
you
seen
think
it.
they
I
beat?
seen it.
You think they
Yeah.
beat USC?
USC, what year? You talking about Reggie Bush and Matt Leinart
Yeah.
and '05?
Yeah.
No.
Damn.
USC, bro. Can nobody stop USC?
I
That's
mean,
I don't
Texas beat
know.
them niggas. LSU, not LSU had first round picks on both
You
sides
know how many
everywhere
first
though.
round picks was on that USC? Even now, we ain't talking about pros. We can't compete. We talking about simply college.
Yeah,
That,
USC was special.
I'm unfamiliar with. Hold on, is this when they had Clay
I'll tell you who they
Matthews and
had.
Ray
I'll tell you
Muraga
who
and
they
them?
had.
Yeah.
They had not talk about the defense. They had Reggie Bush. They had Lindell White. They had
Okay.
Jared Allen. They had Wood. Dang, they had a lot of players,
No,
bro. They were deep.
no, they were smacking everything in front of them for sure.
It
All
wasn't
right,
even
come
close.
on.
Now,
All right, so
LSU wasn't close either. They were smacking everybody. So
they were. Let's see what's up. Okay, Johnny Manziel.
Pass.
I'm a pass on Johnny
Johnny
because he
Manziel,
Okay.
ain't win. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm
You said
passing
John. I
on
didn't get
Johnny.
that name. Yeah, I'm passing on him too.
Yep.
Yeah,
Okay.
the
You pass
majority
on
rule.
Johnny
What you
Manziel.
got, Killer?
He say
Pass.
he gonna pass.
You gonna pay? Okay, I'm gonna pay that too.
RG3.
They
Pass.
lost too many games.
pass,
Okay. So
pass.
let me see. So far, you guys have Cam Newton, Joe Burrow. You passed on Derrick Henry, Johnny Manziel, and
Keep.
RG3. So you already passed on
I'm
three.
keeping.
So y'all looking good. Tim Tebow.
Yeah, I keep him. Tim Tebow shook the
Yeah,
whole
cause
world up, man.
he a winner. He can win, bro. He's the white Jalen Hurts.
You gotta keep Tim Tebow. College Tim
Yeah,
Tebow.
for sure.
That man
Yeah, he
that man
won
was
2 of them things in 3 years.
yeah that man was
Let
tough.
me tell you why I won't. Let me tell you why I don't want to keep. But the majority rules.
Okay.
But
Yeah.
I was a Chris Leak fan.
He lost his spot
He
though.
really
He
did.
did.
I know Chris Leaks.
That
He was
team,
solid, but
that team do not win the championship in 2006 without Chris Leak. That man threw the prettiest spiral I ever seen in my life. Chris Leak threw the prettiest spiral I ever seen in my life. I don't think they win that championship in '06 without Chris Leak.
Oh.
I don't know that Florida team was loaded anyway. To be honest,
them
that
niggas
Florida
was
team was
stacked. My
yeah
boy
they were.
Percy Harvin was over there. They
Percy
was
Harvin was
stacked,
great.
bro.
Hernandez was over there.
It's
Like
Oh.
majority rules,
hey,
so we gotta keep him. We'll keep Tebow.
okay,
I don't think he's a
Lamar
good enough
Jackson.
passer to be in that list, but okay. You gotta
Lamar
say Vince
Jackson.
Young. I don't care who it is. I'm breaking the rules for Vince
Oh my
Young.
god. Well, uh,
Lamar Jackson.
okay. Look, real quick. And this ain't depicted on Lamar.
No.
Are we going off just stats? Or are we going off like they talent of like the person, the quarterback,
That's up to you.
like Lamar talent?
Whatever excuse you need to make up for you to
But
pick or not
question was
pick
looking
him,
for Todd's
go with
career.
that.
I'm looking at the
Yeah,
whole
Yeah,
career.
it's all
that's what I'm thinking about. The whole career. Yeah,
yeah,
just that
not
one season
NFL.
alone,
This
basically.
college.
Yeah,
How many we got so far?
we only
3.
got 3:
Oh,
Cam,
yeah. In the season,
Mm-hmm.
Cam Newton, Joe Burrow, and Tim Tebow. Man, we need to get somebody in a
yeah.
quarterback.
Oh,
Season
but
name, man.
Vince Young didn't even win the Heisman, did he?
Nah, he just won a natty.
That's the craziest thing ever, bro. Because you be the greatest player, really one of the greatest college players of all time, and not win a Heisman.
Because he was going.
Because Reggie Bush won.
Reggie Bush was there. That's why.
Reggie
Yeah,
Bush won.
Reggie
That's
Bush
why
and Matt Leinart won them
I
thing.
was gonna say honestly, like it sounds crazy, but then when you say who won, you be like, oh yeah,
Yeah,
no,
Reggie Bush. He even they gave him the trophy after they took it from Reggie, and he went and gave it back to Reggie because he knew they was
yeah,
like, yeah, bro, cold.
yeah.
Mm.
All right, so Lamar Jackson.
Uh,
We
Mm-mm.
got to keep Lamar, he lost too many games, man.
I'm torn.
yeah, I'm
I
a
ain't gonna
pass
lie.
on Lamar, bro.
You
And
just
in
running
He
around that
Louisville,
lost.
way. You don't know yours,
Tam, how you feel about
he
this?
had that one.
He had the one.
With the
Lamar
fact that
was
Mike
He
cooking
had
in
Vincent
that.
and
No,
college.
Vince
he
Young
had.
might be in there, I can't put him in there.
Lamar didn't even have a
I ain't gonna
squad
lie.
like that.
Lamar
Lamar was
had that.
one deep in his
Nah,
squad.
Lamar had that crazy game against Florida State. But aside from that, bro, nah, like you said, he ain't really won nothing at Louisville. Like it
It's
ain't like they
Louisville,
won at the national championship. Like, you know,
but it's Louisville.
hey,
You
but
had
hey, you.
expectations.
But look at Cam Newton and Auburn though. Look at Cam Newton and Auburn. If you can upload your up in your team to the national championship
Mm-mm.
and get them over the edge, then
I'm just gonna
it's a
hit
difference
pass on that
maker.
one.
And,
I
Nah,
hear you.
he.
and the last
Okay,
college game he played, he threw 3 interceptions.
Mm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I love
I think
Lamar.
about Baltimore Lamar before I think
I
about
love
Louisville Lamar.
Lamar.
I ain't gonna lie, bro.
But based off who we got in this list so far, he didn't win enough. Based off who we already
Okay.
got.
No.
So there's three players left. You guys have 2 spots to fill. The next
Bet.
player is Baker Mayfield.
No. No.
No.
No.
Hold on, are you only doing how? Nah, cause you did Derrick Henry already. How about say, are
Yeah.
you only doing quarterbacks?
No, I'm not only doing quarterbacks.
Yeah.
Okay.
I know you said the Derrick Henry earlier. No
All
on
right.
Baker, no on Baker.
I gotta
Nah.
All
say
right. So
no.
y'all want to know who y'all decided to keep?
That was all 10?
No. So who
Nah,
you
it's
all
two more
decide?
names,
Yeah, the last 2 names: Reggie Bush. Great job.
of
So y'all
course.
kept Reggie Bush and you kept Marcus Mariota.
Heck no. No.
Man,
No, we
why
ain't
you
doing
ain't
that.
say somebody like
I
Devontae
know he been
Smith,
joking
He
Reggie
won.
Bush.
Travis
He won
Hunter?
the
No
Heisman. What do you
comment.
You
want? He
don't
won the
nobody even
Heisman.
remember. Don't nobody even remember that.
Yeah.
Hey,
I'd
that
rather
man
go
played
back.
Yeah, what it
Sunday.
is.
I'd rather go back and get RG3.
One out of two ain't bad. Hey, remember we did the receivers and we did
I
the
was gonna say
Julio
that's
and
way
Cooper
better
Cup?
than
Oh,
last time.
one of them was really good. I'll take Julio. Like I'll take Reggie Bush. I don't know about no Marcus Mariota though.
Bruh.
Look,
Yeah, that wasn't horrible. Y'all did good
Bro
as
I'd
team
did
go
do
back
collective.
and
good
get
for
Lamar
Oregon, but he
Jackson.
just won.
He did, but like Oregon's so stacked, bro. This dude Flurnay got
Man,
all the
Oregon has dope
pickings
uniforms and they
targets.
get
You
people who
know
are
who was
fast.
the you know who was the coldest Oregon quarterback to me? Dennis
Who?
Dixon.
I got one. Who?
Dennis Dixon.
Yeah, I about to say number 6. Yeah,
No,
Dennis
no,
Dixon.
number 10.
Oh yeah, he was 10. Yeah, the black dude. I know what you talking about.
Dennis
Yeah.
Dixon.
He was number
He
10.
wouldn't have got hurt that year against Cam. No, that wasn't Cam. He got hurt that year. They were gonna win that championship. He had tore like his knee up or something. But Dennis Dixon was cold.
Boy, you remember LaMichael James? Ooh,
Yeah, number
Yeah.
21. You know, he had a pretty good career with the 49ers.
yeah. That boy was shifty, boy.
Man. Okay,
Yeah.
so let's switch over to the NBA real quick because we have a lot of foolishness and a lot of stuff going on. First, did y'all see the Draymond Green Kenyon Martin beef that nobody asked for?
I don't even care.
Of
That's
course.
a pointless
Did y'all
beef.
get it? So
Yeah.
here's my question. Because I said they're in the same tier. I think that they're the same tier of player. Am I
No,
tripping for thinking that?
you can't disrespect Draymond Green like that. Nah, they ain't the same too.
Okay. Okay, look. Let me say why I say what I say, and then you go from there. So Kenya, if they play 1-on-1, Kenya Martin's beating Draymond Green if they play 1-on-1. Like that wouldn't even be a competition for real. Kenya's a better 1-on-1 player. Basketball is 5-on-5 for sure. Hold on, Mook. I know you want to go. Give me 1 second. Basketball for sure is a 5-on-5 game. Here's my argument though. Draymond has great all around skills. He has really good, serviceable all around skills. He went to a team that has Steph Curry, who is the second greatest point guard. Some people call him the best point guard of all time. He's a top 10 player. He's the best shooter of all time. He has Clay, who is also a top 3 shooter of all time. He had Iggy, who had already went to an all-star team. He was the guy on his team. He took a pay cut in the backseat to hoop and da-da-da. He was always, from the time that he really developed into his own, he was surrounded by hoopers. Kenyon Martin never had that luxury. Kenyon Martin tore his knee up, and when Kenyon Martin went to the finals, he ran into Shaq and Kobe. That was prime Shaq and Kobe coming into his own. He didn't have a chance with that one. There's nothing he personally could have done. If you would have dropped Draymond on that team, nothing would change about that series. So I feel like they're really just same
What?
tiered, but they just do 2 different things. Am I tripping? Y'all talk to me.
Yeah, you tripping, bro. You definitely tripping. I think the last statement you saying you dropped Draymond. We saw when they dropped Draymond, you lose to the Cavaliers. So I mean, Draymond is definitely
Draymond
an
played
animal
game
piece.
7.
Was that?
Draymond played game 7.
I
Draymond
mean,
played
but
game 7. He was
once you out of the game, like I mean, we have to use context. Like you out of a game, that does matter. That does matter. Come on, now. You play games and didn't play for a while, or like you just know it's a groove. Like it's a
It's
continuation of the
momentum
team. Like
shift.
But anyway,
0-0.
no,
Every game
my
starts
whole,
0-0. Go ahead.
I would say my whole point was pretty much saying that I think that they're both right. And my whole assumption out of my whole synopsis out of the thing, I think that Draymond is right. Is like, bro, you're not a champion. Shut up. Like you're not a champion. But I also feel King in the right of like, you ain't in the same era. Like my era, you wouldn't even been the same as what you know now. So I agree with that too, because like Draymond wouldn't have been able to. Like I agree with you, Draymond wouldn't have been able to bang with Kenyon Martin. Come on, bro. Like he would have been effective as far as the pick and roll, still with the Golden State Warriors. They still probably would have whooped the Nets or whatever the case. But yeah, definitely Draymond wouldn't have been known as a more notable player than Kenyon Martin in that series if they would play a 7-game series. Like, nah, bro. Kenyon Martin definitely had more games than Draymond. But Draymond just know how to win. So that's something. Once you win, you win. It ain't nothing you can say. It ain't. It's hard to kind of argue against a winner, bro. Once you win, you know
But
what I'm
does
saying?
the
Like, what
team
you gonna
that
say?
you're on matter? That's my point. The team that you're on has to matter.
Facts.
Like, if you're putting me in a situation, and this is like for sure no shot to Nick Young because we know Nick Young was a hooper, but you put like Nick Young on that team, you could put anybody on the end of the bench on that team and give them a couple minutes. They'll still be all right because it's still going to revolve around Steph moving without the ball and getting the ball and shooting it, getting in the pick and roll, going downhill, get the layup, and him doing whatever he does. Clay running around the court doing whatever he does, catching and shooting. That man, what was it? 11 dribbles to score 60 or 13 dribbles to score 60. That's not a
Yeah,
normal thing.
that's
And
right.
and then you got Iggy on there who could play defense and he backdoor. He's athletic. You could throw it up to him. You had Harrison Barnes for part of it. You had KD for the other part of it. These aren't crazy teams that you have. Like you just
Oh,
work in your
goodness.
role.
This foolishness. Please
You
stop it.
work in your role.
Stop it.
That's all
It's
I'm saying.
I'm
foolishness.
not gonna lie.
It's foolishness.
Cam, talk to me,
I'm
bro. What you
kind of
think?
sort of with Josh on this one, cause like I said, both sides are right. But I will say this: if you really think about it, Draymond
Mm.
Green really used to be a scorer before he got to the league. I don't want people to forget that. Yeah, in college he was a scorer. Even his first year in with the Warriors when he summer league, he was a
In
scorer.
college, yeah.
But you team up with Steph and Clay, you gotta change your game because the team ain't revolved around you no more. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, in a 1-on-1 setting, Draymond not fucking with
Right.
Ken Martin. No, hell
Right.
no. But in a team setting, I want Draymond on my team because he's a proven winner.
For sure.
He's a proven
Let
winner.
me just
Not saying. I mean,
And
Kenyon
I'm not
Martin
mad
didn't,
at
didn't
that.
win the championship. Obviously, he had a chance to, but I
I'm not
mean,
mad at that. I feel like it all
it is
depends.
what it is. He shot 3 for 23. He shot 3 for 23.
He ran into Shaq and Kobe.
Honestly,
Like,
DJ, the
what
only
we
thing that
gonna
made me
do?
mad is
can
he
I can I
brought that
just
up
break
like that
this
was an
down?
accomplishment.
You had
That
to
is not an
bring that up.
accomplishment. Shooting 3 for 23 in the final. You getting rage baited by Nick Young.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
crazy. That was yeah. I wouldn't
Hey,
Can
have
I
did
Nick
just
that out
Young
loud.
got on his
Exact.
ass.
That's my
I wouldn't
point.
have said that part out loud. I would
can
have
I
been like,
just
and they let me they gave me the green light in the finals, and I would have left it at that.
No,
They
how
gave me the green light in the
hey,
finals, and I would have just left it there. That 3 for
how he
23,
should
I
have
would have been
said, he
like,
should have been
bro,
like,
why didn't you
it
stop?
wasn't my best game,
Like
but
at some point,
at
you
least
could
I
have been
know the
like,
team still had
let me
faith in me
drive.
shooting all those shots or some of that nature or whatever. You know, they gave you an option. You screaming you shot 3 for 23. That's a bad look. You falling
Right.
right
They
into
gave me
Nick
the
Young's
option,
hands.
Yeah.
yeah. Because that's crazy.
And
Like, if
Mm-hmm.
you shoot 3 for 23, I
and
need you to
also I
come back
will
the
say
next game
this:
and give me like an
if
18 for
if Draymond
23
go to
type
a
game.
different team though, I
Like,
don't
give
know if
me
he's
that.
can I
still
just give y'all the
exactly the
real?
same player.
Go ahead, Mook.
He's probably just gonna be a regular role player. He probably still gonna play defense, but
He's
hmm
not.
Nah.
Because when
On
Steph
that
got
thought.
hurt, you remember he wasn't playing games. He was getting kicked out of games.
Okay.
They were losing
I'm glad you
games.
said that, Killer. That's gonna fall in right in line with when I cook this up. Let me tell you why. For one thing,
Go.
it's 5-on-5 for a reason. We ain't talking about 1-on-1. We talk about the game of basketball. Let's talk about
Mhm.
that Draymond Green is on a different level from Kenyon Martin, right? Draymond Green. Let's think about Kenyon Martin's game. Kenyon Martin made a living with Jason Kidd, who really set him up off the pick and roll when he was catching lobs. Kenyon
Right.
Martin never really had a go-to move. Kenyon Martin had
Mhm.
fun opportunities to be with championship team. We don't forget that he went to play with Denver when Denver was loaded with Carmelo Anthony. Still couldn't get it done. Let's not diminish the leadership role that Draymond Green had. Draymond Green, without Draymond Green, the Hornets win none of those championships. None of them. Without
I
Draymond
Mm,
agree.
Green.
I can't agree with that.
Eras though. Compare the era. You think
But listen,
Draymond
but listen,
Green?
but
You
listen,
I
think
but
don't
listen.
agree
Draymond
with that.
Green
Let me cook
energy?
though. Let me
Oh,
cook
wait,
though,
wait,
Right.
Josh.
Go
wait,
ahead.
wait.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Let me
Wait.
cook though, Josh. Let me tell you why. And he made a statement like, you put Draymond Green with another team. Let's not even go back that far. You remember what year was that when 2000, it was 2018, right? 2018 season in the playoffs. Portland Trailblazers was in the Western Conference Finals game, right?
Mm-hmm.
Portland Trailblazers in the Western Conference Finals game. You put Draymond Green on that team, Portland sweeps Golden State 4 games over. Because Draymond Green was the difference in that series. You put Draymond Green with Portland that year, they win the championship. They beat Toronto.
Mhm.
No.
You ain't never
Nah,
been
Absolutely.
able to say
Absolutely not.
you put
2018,
Kenyon
No.
Martin with a
2018.
team
Yes.
and they win.
No. Draymond Green is never holding Kawhi Leonard.
2018. That's the Cavs and the Rockets series that was supposed to happen.
That's
No,
That's the
that
bogus.
year
ended up being
Chris Paul messed up his hamstring.
That was 2018.
Toronto and it ended up being
Toronto was
Toronto
that was
and
2019. That was 2019.
Yeah, that was 2019. That was
That was
Warriors
2019.
and 2018 is when the Rockets was supposed to go, but Chris Paul
Right.
messed up his hamstring. So that's
Right.
when the Warriors ended up playing LeBron 2018.
it might have
Right.
been 18-19 season. It was maybe one of them. But
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, I would say it to the point
But
of
Draymond has
when I
nothing
was saying to the
for
point of
Draymond has
Draymond
nothing for
Green,
Kawhi Leonard. You put
Draymond
Draymond
Green has
on
been a
Kawhi
vital part
Leonard.
of all the championship teams. Even with
No, he's very important.
even
I would
with
never
even
diminish
if you say
his
even
importance.
if you say when Durant came, if Draymond Green is not there, that team don't come together like that. Because let's talk about it.
He
Durant,
broke the team up.
They don't fall
Draymond,
apart either.
Wait, he told KD we don't need you. What you
bro,
mean? He wasn't the
Draymond
chemistry
Green
guy.
ran the point.
That's Jordan
Draymond
Poole.
Green ran the whole team. He the one who ran the whole offense. The
What?
offense ran through Draymond
Oh,
Green.
that's such a reach. That is such a reach of he
How's
ran
that
the
a
whole.
reach?
I always
How's
hate
Hey,
that
that
a reach?
statement because the
Who
ball's in
who
Steph's
said
hands more than
who
anybody.
was setting? Who was setting them up? Who was setting up Steph
Hey,
Curry? Who was
hey,
setting up?
you know
Who
who?
was setting up Durant? Who
You
was
know
getting Durant to his spot? What
you?
the
No, no,
whole
no.
argument was? What do you think the whole argument was?
I
Draymond
think
Green didn't want to give him the ball
I
because he been
think I
running
think
So
we
offense
having
the
two
his
whole
different
time.
arguments now. I think we're having two different arguments because
yeah.
No,
Draymond Green is
no,
very effective. And look,
no,
can't
no,
argue
no,
that Draymond Green is not effective. The thing
no,
is, like,
no. I'm
go
saying
ahead,
in
go
a
ahead, go
game
ahead.
of basketball. I'm saying in a game of
Mhm.
basketball, 5-on-5.
Right, right,
Draymond
right.
right.
Green is a much better player than Kenyon Martin.
But my only argument to that would be you have to compare the eras. Just imagine dropping Draymond Green off and been a time when Kenyon going against Sabonis, Shaq, doggone, even back in his
KG,
past
Tim
Dirk,
school days.
Duncan,
KG,
Just
Dirk.
imagine
Chris
dropping Draymond
Webber.
Green off in that era
Yeah.
and thinking that he's gonna do the same thing. Nah,
So,
brother. Nah,
so,
brother.
so we didn't see,
Nah.
so we didn't see, so we didn't see Chris Webber.
Who? Draymond Green?
Draymond's not Chris Webber.
Nah,
Draymond
Draymond
not
came in
Chris
in
Webber.
2012. Chris Webber
What
was
I'm
already
saying,
gone.
him and Chris Webber game is very similar. I know he can't shoot
It's
like Chris
not
Webber.
similar at
I'm not
all.
saying he can shoot like Chris Webber, but the way
His
he moves the ball, the way he run the offense,
they're
Chris
dark.
Webber
he
gonna
plays a
Listen,
lot
cook
like
boy.
Chris Webber.
You gotta be able to
hey,
shoot that thing to be able to say he like Chris Webber.
I was gonna say they both played in the state of
You
Chris
Michigan.
can't take a
That's
Webber
whole
where it
was
big part
starts
of
and
that
tough.
man game
stops.
out and say they similar.
They both played in the state of Michigan. That's the only
Chris
thing
Webber.
similar. They didn't even play for the
That
same
man went
Michigan
against
squad.
Alonzo Mourning. Went against Akeem Olajuwon, Alonzo Mourning, Shaquille O'Neal, Patrick Ewing,
You
Sabonis.
you watch
Real
Chris
bigs,
Webber
bro.
hoop, you like, yo, he's nice.
The game with these boys, bro. The game was different. That's my only argument. I
How
think that
many
they're both
first
right
team?
because
How
Draymond
many
Green is a
first team
winner.
defenses? How many first
You said
team
what?
defenses did Ken Morton make?
Because the thing is it's no defense now. Who is he going up against?
Bro, you
Who's
can't
gonna-
control what era. That dude cannot control what era he was born in, bro.
I'm not saying he can, bro. I'm just
So
saying the
you
argument is. I'm just
cannot
saying Ken
penalize
Martin.
him for what? You cannot
I'm not
penalize this
penalizing.
man.
I'm just saying the truth is what the truth is, bro. It ain't penalizing him. It just can be
We ain't
unfortunate,
talking
bro. It
about
just
what
is
if.
what it
We
is.
talking about facts, bro. We talking about
That's
facts
what I'm
right now.
saying. That's what
It
I'm
is
saying.
what it is.
It's
Kenyon
a
Martin played when he played. Josh, Kenyon Martin played when he played. He played when he
exactly.
played. Who was the most
Exactly.
effective? Who was the most effective when they played in that era? It's
I mean,
Draymond
who?
Green.
Draymond.
Four
What you mean by
championships say
Draymond.
it's
what
Draymond
you mean by
Green.
effective? If you talking about who won the most, then yeah, Draymond Green. But if you
What?
talking about if you're
Who
gonna
made
roll
the
the
most
ball out
money,
and see
Josh?
who's gonna be the
Who
most
made the most
effective
money,
player at
Josh?
that position,
Josh,
you say
who
what?
made the most money? Let me get the mic. Who made the most money, Josh?
That don't mean nothing,
It
bro.
don't matter what way you
Soldier
talk
Boy
about
made
it.
more money than Rakim, bro.
It
Soldier Boy
don't
made
matter.
more money than Rakim.
Josh,
He's more effective in
Josh,
the culture.
Josh.
Soldier Boy
It
made more
don't
money,
matter.
bro.
Josh, it don't matter which way you chop it up. Draymond Green has been more effective. He got more money.
He's a better winner,
He got
yeah,
more
but
championships.
the game was
He
totally
got more
different.
years played.
Saying the power forward was not required to do what Draymond Green does right now. So I'm saying if you would have dropped Draymond Green off in that era, it wouldn't be effective. You would have dropped Kenyon Martin off in this era, he wouldn't be as effective. But I'm just saying the thing that Kenyon Martin had to deal with back then, I just don't see Draymond being able to deal with that shit, bro. Like, come on, man. Like he
Kenyon
banging
Martin
against
does one
300-pound
thing.
dudes, bro, on a nightly basis. 81
Kenyon
games he
Martin,
banged against 300-pound dudes, bro.
Josh, Kenyon Martin plays one role. He
Don't
plays one role on the court. Enforcer.
No, he
don't
don't.
cheat, block
He was a
shit.
defensive
He
juggernaut.
plays
He was a
one
real
role on the
he was
court.
a point getter. He was a
He
22
plays
point
one
getter a night.
role. When he wasn't catching the lob, he played one role. Enforcer. That's
Okay,
it.
there's two roles. There's two roles. He's catching
How?
lobs, putting down 20 points plus, and playing a defensive juggernaut.
You gonna make me drop my damn? You gonna make me drop my damn name, bro? You making me go crazy over here, bro.
My only argument is saying that, hey, Draymond is definitely he's been proven to be a winner. But I'm just saying, Kenyon Martin could have been a winner too if he wasn't going against Shaq and doggone Hakeem Olajuwon and all these other guys.
Tim
He could have been a
Duncan.
winner if he didn't have all those legends.
I could have
Who
had a
was Draymond
billionaire
Green
daddy.
banging against every night? Who
I
was
could have had
Draymond
a
Green banging
billionaire
against?
daddy, Josh. I could have had a
Huh?
billionaire daddy. But guess what I did? You talking about this man could have been a winner. Was he a winner or was he not? Did he win a championship or did he not? Did he have a chance to win one?
What I'm
Hey,
saying,
look.
he's a better winner. I'm agreeing to that. I'm agreeing to he's a better winner because of the era. But the
I
thing
get
is,
it.
he ain't had to go against no Shaq.
I get it.
Won no rings if he had Shaq. If he had to go against Shaq and all and Tim Duncan and all those Spurs, Draymond Green wouldn't have won that one ring, brother.
I get
If he
it,
had to go
Josh.
against,
I
straight
get it.
with
I get
Kenyon
it.
went against, he would have won one ring.
I get where you coming
Hey,
from. I get where you coming from. Kenyon Martin was a
hey,
battle loser. Okay, we got it. We agree. We agree. He was a battle loser
hey,
in his
look.
era.
I
We
mean, he did
Nah,
lose.
look.
All
One
right, hold
thing,
on,
real quick.
hold on.
One thing I can say on this.
Go ahead, bro.
One thing I can say about this comparison though is like y'all gotta look. Draymond got more accolades, obviously, but like, yeah, Kenyon became like a role player, but let's not forget Kenyon with New Jersey was damn near their leading scorer. He was a
He
feature
was a
player.
leading scorer. He was the leading scorer, literally.
Yeah, like 20 plus
Coming off of an
guaranteed. He
injury
dropped
too.
30 against Shaq and them, you know what I'm saying? So it's kind of exactly. So it's like you kind of comparing like a dude that was the leading scorer, of course, with J Kidd getting his team to back-to-back finals versus Draymond, who's a very good role player, but everybody knows Steph Curry is kind of like the face of their team for real. So it's kind of like we comparing different roles. It's just Draymond was better at his role.
Man, it's just crazy.
So
Like I said, it's just the Kenyon Martin went against Pau Gasol, Benoit, Yao Ming,
I gotta rip
Chris
you up,
Webber,
Tony.
Mari
I gotta
Stoudemire,
rip
Dirk
you up,
Nowitzki, Kevin
Tony.
Garnett. Come
and
on,
all I
bro.
can see is Draymond going against Joker, Joel Embiid, Giannis. It's talent. It's talent everywhere.
But let me
But
ask you this.
talent is better
Dude,
nowadays, though.
let me ask you this. Tyrese Halliburton wasn't the leading scorer, but everybody knew he was the best player. It ain't just
That's not
about
the same
points.
case. That's not. You can't compare that. That's not the same case. It's not the same case.
Come on. Y'all saying Kenny Martin led the team in scoring when you know that was a balanced attack. You had Kevin Kittle, you had Jay Kidd, you had freaking Richard
Kerry Kittle.
Jefferson.
I don't think Kerry Kittle's part of that squad. I
How
think he
you
was
don't
gone
even
by
know
then.
the team? You trying to come
Yeah,
up
they
to
had
Kevin Kittle was a big part of that.
Richard
Not
Jefferson was
that final squad.
young.
I don't think he was part
Richard
of that final
Jefferson's
squad.
young.
Kevin
But
Kittle was
look,
a big part of
okay,
that.
The final
okay, Mook,
squad? I don't think
Mook,
so. But
hold
let me
on,
look
hold on.
at it.
Mook, I have a question though. Can
What's
you
up?
agree to this part? What Draymond is asked to do for the Warriors is less than what Kenya would have been asked to do at that time for the Nets, as someone who is also the leading scorer, the enforcer. Because even if he's only dunking on that team,
So
Draymond's job with the Warriors, with that amount of talent around him, it does make you, with that amount of talent, it makes his job easier. Because when Clay went down and when Steph went down, they went on a crazy losing streak. Shout out to what's his name, James Wiseman, who they were able to draft because they got hurt and he
Bust,
was getting himself thrown out the
bust.
game because stuff was going left really fast. Because when you have to beat that
Yeah,
same player or when you have to take it up, and the guy you looking at Jordan Poole and then miscellaneous guys here, it doesn't hit the same. You can't just be like, okay, let me come down. I'm gonna pass it to Clay, who ran through 20 screens, who I know is gonna hit this three. That's an assist. Clay did all the running. Clay made the shot. I get the assist. All I did was wait for him to get to his spot. Same thing with Steph, or I do a little dribble handoff to Steph. Are you really gonna try to sell us that Draymond had a ridiculously hard job that he just had to overcome a whole bunch of stuff compared to what Kenya had to do with the comp that he had to go up against?
let's
that
think
that
about
that's
what
that's where my
Draymond had to do.
debate goes right there, man. Cause like I said, Kenyon had more that he had to do getting his team to the finals versus Draymond. Draymond was literally a role player in them championships. Kenyon was a featured player. He dropped 30 in the finals against Shaking then had the back door and play San Antonio the next year. So it's kind of like Kenyon had more responsibility than Draymond. Draymond did make a difference in the Cleveland series, but like I said, honestly, we comparing apple to oranges for real. So it's kind of like it
But
is
that's
what
why
it
I put them
is,
on the
man.
same tier. They're both important to their team. They're gonna be right there on that same tier. That's where I have them. Mook said I'm tripping.
But I'll tell you now, anybody will take Draymond career over Kenyon Martin career though.
Oh,
Oh
That's
yeah,
please.
yeah.
that's
Super
That
career.
that's
Oh,
part
just what
I
it
goodness.
wouldn't
is.
argue.
Like the
We don't
resume
argue that at
speaks, bro.
all.
Mm-mm.
Yeah. Like
Like
I
Draymond going into the Hall of Fame, bro. like
Yeah, you got to.
Like my thing is, I'm pretty sure everybody will take D Wade career over Paul Pierce.
of course.
yeah.
I thought you were
D
about
Wade
to
was
say
also
James
better.
Harden, but
But
of
Yeah,
course.
yeah.
but
D Wade's also better. So I
some
mean,
would say Paul Pierce was better.
those some will be wrong. Cam, I'll let you get the last word on that. What you think, bro?
Paul Pierce
That's a
was
good
excellent
debate.
too.
I
They
think
called
that's
him the
actually a
two
good debate.
point.
That's
D
actually a
Wade
good debate, though. I
clips.
think they just had a different
Cam, go
game. But
ahead.
yeah, Paul Pierce, yeah, that boy lethal, man. I couldn't stand that, fella.
As
Yeah.
far as the Draymond and King situation,
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, it really just come down to preference. Do
Yeah.
you want to be the number one or number two guy on the team, get your buckets, be an enforcer, or do you want to be a vital part to championship success and get your 4 5 rings?
True
It really
that.
just come down to preference.
True that.
I mean, and
I'm not mad at that.
listening to Josh and Mook go back and forth. I mean, but both y'all have valid points. So the argument really could go all day long. Honestly, it ain't gonna never end.
Word.
So
All right.
it is what it is. Either. I mean, career wise, just give me Draymond though.
Yeah.
Yo.
Well,
I
I'm
can
gonna
know
take
yeah,
Draymond
Draymond,
championship
Draymond,
and his
no
money.
argument. Yeah, no arguments. I mean, the money's more these days. We already know that. All right, so we got to talk about
Punch it in.
Yeah.
CP3 too. My guy, they did him wrong with the Clippers. So the Clippers can really just fold it up. You know, they can really just go on somewhere. But they did my boy wrong with the Clippers. Where should he go? I think he should go ahead and ring chase and go to OKC and call it a day. What y'all think? He already played there before.
You want to go first?
Man,
Go
I'll
ahead,
go,
Mook.
man. I think that I just
yeah.
give a quick take. I think that yeah, I thought about that earlier today. I think if he went to OKC, that would be legit. I mean, they don't have to give him too many minutes. It's cool how they did him. They didn't have to actually act like he was part of the cancer of. I don't even like to use that word, but use to be a negative over there at the Clippers because all you gotta do is just play him like 3-4 minutes and get him out of here, or play him at all. Like just let him just get his flowers, as they say, and get his cheers and stuff, and let him get up out of here. But they that's cold blooded to have your franchise player, the one that kind of brought this team out of obscurity, to just be just thrown away like a little Kobe, like a little piece of trash. You know what I'm saying? That's pretty crazy, bro. Pretty crazy.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
What's up, Mook? What you think, bro?
I'm gonna just say this. I think he should go on to Houston. I think Houston would be a great fit. And the reason why I say this, they lacking a point guard.
Okay.
They lacking a real point guard. I don't think Amen is the point guard. I think he need to be at the 2 guard. I think he'll unlock Amen, and I think he'll finish what he started in Houston. Fred VanVleet ain't coming back this year, I don't think.
100%.
I think Houston's going for it this year. I say go to Houston. I think that experience too would do wonders. Andy Doka
I'm not
is a
mad
heck
at
of a
that.
coach.
They do
He
play
is.
a
I'm not mad
good
at that.
game too. Yeah.
I'm not mad
Play
at that. What's up, Cam? What you think, bro? What you think, Cam?
I ain't gonna lie. Now that Mook brought that up,
Yeah.
that kind of got me thinking a little. I'm like, damn.
No,
Cause I
honestly.
mean, honestly, that works out in Houston favor. Reed Shepard get more shots off the bench. That's more threes getting put up.
Mm-hmm.
CP3 gonna get KD to his spots. He gonna give Amen some pointers.
Yeah.
You should do this. I mean, CP3 remind me a lot of Rondo, like
Mm-hmm.
in the veteran sense.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Like
Q was.
he know how to uplift guys, get them the game, get them knowledge and all that stuff. And I think that'd be a good fit. But if he want to go to OKC and play 2 minutes or none and get him a ring, I mean, hey, I'm not mad at that either. He deserved one.
I
I
agree.
just
Dooney, what you
I
think,
just
bro?
think he'll slow down the I think he'll slow down the tempo in the OKC. I think they run and gun. I don't see him having no role with OKC.
Yeah, I was gonna say
not
that
And
not
then
too. I
I
not
would
feel
right
like
just
he
now.
going to
not
Not
the
the way
way
he
he play
plays
over
OKC.
there
now.
too.
The way he plays
I
now,
think
no,
he'll
they
go
he
to.
wouldn't be able to do that.
I think he going to OKC just as far as like veteranship, like a mentor role, kind of like in that Udonis Haslem Miami type of role. That's it. Cause like you said, he started in OKC and he kind of like helped mold SGA a little
Yeah, they
bit
got
as
him.
far as point guard pick and roll stuff. But kind of like Mook said with the Houston thing, I feel like if his body is up to it, to kind of play like that starter role, he can
Play
give like
now.
some pointers towards Reed Shepard and Amin Thompson, kind of. But like I said, I don't think his body really up to it. I think that's his best chance as far as minutes and winning wise, but I just don't think he up to it. Man,
Yeah.
40. You already
He's
know
like a
about
Okay,
he's
his
like a
so
injury
game what
history.
13, 15
Look,
right now. Like we ain't gonna play another like 60,
look,
70 games and
see,
make it.
Yeah.
see,
hold on, Mook. Mook,
I got the antidote.
hold on, Mook. Hold on, Mook. Before you go, because we might be thinking the same thing. Because I do like what Mook said. In CP3, he played with OKC. He also played with Houston at one point. And he did great with both teams. But Houston, I kind of like that. You know, getting finished business in. You know, whatever going on to try to win a chip. In Houston, I think he could play the Rondo role that Rondo played with the Lakers when they won in
You breaking up a
2020.
lot on my end.
Let me see. Can
Yeah,
y'all
it
hear me?
is.
Gotcha.
Can you hear me?
Trying to hear it.
Okay. I think CP3
Yeah.
could play the Rondo
Hey
role
Josh, you
that
breaking up a
Rondo.
lot. I can't hear what you saying. You breaking up.
Let me see. Josh, can you hear me? Let me see. Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
You can hear me?
Yeah, I can
All
hear
right,
you.
cool. All right.
Yeah, I hear you.
So he could play the Rondo role that Rondo played in 2020 with the Lakers. and then he could teach Amin and Reed Shepard how to be a true point guard because everybody knows Chris Paul's nickname is Point Guard. So he could teach them how to be the point guard to get them out here and hoop. I think that could be the blueprint for him. Teach them how to be the next point guard. Play about 20 minutes a game. Play the Rondo role. Switch it up whenever it needs to be done that way, and be good.
Hey JB, I think they laugh because they can't hear you.
Like,
Yeah, I think me and Cam hear you.
Can he play the Rondo role? Like,
Oh yeah,
nah, I don't think so. I think Rondo, nah, I think he too old, bro. He too old. Will be my
that's what I'm saying. He ain't blowing by nobody. He kind of just on
They weren't asking Rondo
that
to do that in 2020
mentor
though.
/ assistant coach type thing.
Let
But
me
they
let
weren't
me
asking
let me
Rondo to
tell
do
you
that
why
in
I differ.
2020.
Let me tell you what I would do to get the best out of Chris Paul. I
Mm-hmm.
would go
But
on.
Rondo, go ahead.
Let me tell you what I would do with Chris Paul if I brought him to Houston. I would just put on some Russell Westbrook tape, and I would like, man, you let this guy run circles around you like this? Cause I don't know what
It ain't
Westbrook
enough,
is. He
man.
about 42, right?
He
He's like
40,
36.
41.
No, he's
No,
like
Who?
36.
Oh, Russ.
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
in
Russ
now.
is like 36.
Oh yeah,
Russ is like
Russ. Yeah, I'm
36.
talking about CP.
Westbrook. How
Yeah,
old
yeah. I
Yeah,
Westbrook?
thought you were talking about Chris.
Russ is like 36. He
He's
was born
32.
around when we
He's
were.
32.
Oh, I thought he was like 40. Never mind. Never mind.
No,
Nah. Yeah, I thought you were talking about Chris Paul. Yeah,
No,
Russ
I was
about
talking about
36.
Chris Paul, but I was talking about like him and Westbrook been in the league about the same amount of time.
Yeah, Russ came by 2-3 years afterwards.
Oh, okay. I don't know why I thought they were around the same age. I'm tripping.
I mean, they basically are, but it's just, you know what I'm saying?
05 and '08. But nah,
yeah,
and
Yeah.
like I said, it's two different type of bodies. Like Chris done, man. And
Yeah.
like kind of like it's crazy because I was watching Gil's Arena earlier when they were touching on it. And it's kind of like what Gilbert was saying, it's like, of course, actually, Nick Young was saying it. It's like, of course, we want to hold Chris Paul to like a high standard because we watched his career. You know what I'm saying? He changed the Clippers, changed the Hornets, all that. So it's like you kind of want to respect him to have that type of farewell tour, like a
mm-hmm.
Kobe or a Jordan. But like everybody can't go out like no Kobe. Like
Yeah.
everybody can't go out on top like that. So it is unfortunate for the Clippers to do him dirty like this. But at the same time, I mean, ain't nobody really looking for Chris Paul as far as they looking for a LeBron farewell tour. Like it's kind of like tears to it. You know what I'm saying? Of course, he a first ballot Hall of Famer, but like Josh was saying, man, 40. Chris Paul, it's a reason he was still sitting on the bench with the Clippers. Like
But
productively, I don't see him doing nothing on the floor that's gonna help a team
And the reason that why they not gonna give him that farewell
physically.
tour is because of David Stern, bro. Go back to that, like because if David Stern
okay,
didn't block that trade, he would be known as
that
the
trade.
consummate legend champion. He'd have been
That
a
Oh
is
yeah,
champion right now.
that's
yeah, they would have
facts.
won at least
My
by
bad.
two of them with
Go ahead.
And
Kobe
they
for
would have
sure.
they would got
My
about two
bad.
more.
At least
They
two
would have
of
got
them.
about two more rings for that. All right, so
I'm saying though,
yeah,
the Clippers need to break up that whole team.
Yeah,
they
me
do.
and Cam talked about that the other day.
They
Just
do.
blow the whole team up, man.
They do.
Like,
They're
Nah.
wasting time
duh.
and money.
They just need to get rid of John Collins and they need a point guard. That's all it is. John Collins need to go. He need to go. He need to go. Look at it. Look at the footage. Bro is
I
hot
mean,
garbage.
yes, he needs to go,
He
but
need to go,
break the
bro.
team up. They're not gonna win. They're not gonna
Huh?
win. That team is not gonna win. Break it
Brooke
up.
Lopez taking up a roster spot.
Oh yeah, yeah, he is too. Yeah.
Yeah, just
Oh,
break the
Chris
squad up.
Dunn. Oh my goodness, Chris Dunn is done. Bro, is done. Like, get him out of here, bro. Chris
They
Dunn. I
tried to
mean,
force. They've been
respectfully, I
trying to
hope you
force
make your
Chris
money where you
Dunn.
gotta do your thing, but
Chris
nah,
Dunn
bro,
is
nah.
dope.
Yeah,
Chris
they've been
Dunn is
trying to
done, bro.
force Chris Dunn on our courts for like at least
And
5 years
Hey,
now.
Chris Dunn and John Collins is the reason we losing, my boy.
They tried to force Chris Dunn on the court in Miami.
hey,
Like we good on that. All right, so
hey, look, the
uh,
fact that a
go ahead.
37-year-old James Harden had to drop 55 points to beat the Hornets, the Charlotte Hornets.
Oh yeah, that says a lot.
Harden shouldn't have to do that, man. Like,
And he has
Harden not
put up
even
like
trying to
30s
do
and
that.
40s multiple times. Like, so yeah, you're right. Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy,
So let
bro.
me ask
He
you
not
this:
even
Break
trying
the
to do that though.
team
what are the
up.
Hornets gonna do with Melo?
They gotta move. They gotta move.
yeah, I was
They
about
can't
to
do
say,
nothing
I
They
with
think they should move him. I like Con Canupo though, but I think they
him.
got to
yeah.
move off Melo because his style of basketball, the street ball stuff, it ain't translating to no winning.
He
Yeah,
That's
been
what he
At this
do
point,
on the
send
court.
LaMelo to
He's
Washington at
also
this point.
always hurt. So
Yeah,
it's kind of like you can't rely on your franchise player. Look at the Pelicans with Zion. You can't rely on your franchise player to always be unavailable. Then
yeah,
when he out on the court, you ain't winning games neither.
yeah.
So they need a fresh start as well.
He making too much money. I think I want to see him with his brother, man.
That would be
In
cool.
Cleveland, in
In
Cleveland,
Cleveland.
Not necessarily in Cleveland, because I think this is a year for Lonzo. Like, I don't think he's gonna be in
like that
Cleveland.
JV team. Look at JV.
Don't
Let me
send him
tell
to
you why.
Cleveland. We don't
Let me
want
tell
him.
you
He need
why.
to
I
go
ain't
to
trying to.
Cleveland. He
No,
need
no,
to
no.
go to Cleveland.
I
Want him.
actually like Cleveland this year. I like him for Cleveland, but I don't think. I think it's just a 1 year trial with him. Because I think this a year for Lonzo to show that he's back healthy, and he's gonna be back in the start role somewhere else. You know what I'm saying? I can see him being
Sacramento.
like a
You go
yeah,
on Sacramento with Sabonis.
Sacramento's
That's
Sacramento.
about
what
to
I'm
break
saying.
that
Yeah,
team
Yeah,
up
I
I
too.
see
was
both
gonna
of them in
say a
Sacramento.
Sacramento. I can see him
They're
back
Sacramento's
in the
about to
hard.
break
Lakers
that team
again.
up.
I can see
That's
him back
another
in
team
the
that's
Lakers.
getting broken up.
Because they both want to be in California. They California dudes to the heart, so they want to be in California in some
Yeah,
capacity.
Sacramento was awful though.
I know.
Yeah,
I'm just thinking about a team
Yeah,
that need a starting point guard. I mean,
Zachary
go
Levine.
to the Clippers. The
Zach
Clippers
Levine
in
ain't
a
got no heart no more.
rebuild. The only thing is Clippers gonna have to come off with Kawhi maybe or James Harden. And you know damn well James Harden ain't going to no Charlotte. You're gonna have to come off one of them players if you're trying to get a LaMelo in return. But that would be a good move for LaMelo going back home to LA.
yeah.
Clippers Steve Ballmer got that brand new stadium, got all that money.
Yeah.
He can fake because he's a local LA
He need
kid.
to
That'll
sell
be a good
tickets.
move for him.
He got to sell tickets too.
Yep.
Yep, exactly. But you're gonna have to come off of Harden and Kawhi. And neither one of them ain't gonna play. Neither one of them
No,
playing in Charlotte.
never going on playing anyway. They in the street clothes anyway.
Harden been hooping though this year though. He
But
Mm-hmm.
been
Harden,
carrying.
but we already know Harden though. We already know he gonna do. He don't show up in the playoffs, so it don't really matter.
They'll probably come off Zubac and Harden or somebody like that. They ain't gonna get rid of
I
Kawhi. Well,
know.
Kawhi, I don't know what really with Kawhi. Kawhi don't really seem like he just love hooping like that for real no more. Maybe I'm wrong, but that's my boy. But he just
Kawhi
don't. I
got the
don't know.
most pool in the league.
It's
Yeah,
crazy. It's crazy watching the Clippers this year, man. It's like they just don't even give a damn most of the time
Well,
outside
you
of
know what they
they
Zach
finna do?
don't.
Levine.
They finna get Ty Lue fired. No,
Mm-hmm. They gonna use him as a scapegoat. You already know
But
Lawrence Frank
they
is.
already doing that. They already saying that he wasn't even talking to Chris Paul. He had him at the back of the bench.
Yeah,
Wouldn't
I
even
saw that.
talk to him. They already setting him up for the kill shot.
Disrespecting that man.
Cold blooded.
CP though.
Yeah, cold blooded, man.
Okay, my bad. Okay, so here's my next question for you. Giannis, where's he going? Quick answer.
Just one team off top of our head.
One team.
I don't even know where he
Uh,
would go. I don't know.
I think
uh I thought about that.
He'll
Shit.
fit with New York. I thought about that too. But I don't think he'll
you get
fit
rid
there.
of Townsend. You get rid of Carl Townsend. You ship him out. Ship him in.
If I got one team perfect fit, I'd say the Warriors, him and Steph.
Warriors.
That's the best fit for him to play with because Steph don't need the ball like that. If
I'm
it's
gonna.
one team,
You know he want to win. I'm trying to think like he want to win, so he want to go to someone that he can win with. But
I think he's going to OKC.
So you
I
don't
hate
think him
that.
and Jalen Brunson is a championship duo?
They can make some noise for sure in the East,
that's how I kind of feel about it.
but they ain't
It
that.
ain't an automatic
Think
championship
about it.
duo.
Think about it.
No,
Him,
Jalen Brunson and Giannis together in New York, they not beating OKC though.
Malik Bridges, Ananobi. Man, that's a
They gonna have to come off of some of them though. It can't be Giannis for Cat straight up. They gonna come off of either OG or
that's
Mikael.
what I'm saying. OKC. OKC has a lot of picks they could give up. They could give up Chet and a lot of picks, and they'll still be all right.
I'm just saying,
OKC has a lot of people's picks.
JB, let me ask you one question. Why would
What
you
up?
break up why would you try to fix something that ain't broken? They just won a
Facts.
championship. Why would you risk breaking that up when that team what they only lost one game this year?
They
Mm-hmm.
they've they've
21 and
only lost
1.
one game. Tell me
Why
this:
would
who's
you
better? Yeah, I
I'm
got you. I
saying though,
got you. I
Josh,
got your answer.
why would you
I got
mess
your
up
answer.
something? Why would you mess up a good thing?
I got your answer. First of all, Chet, he has an injury-prone history too. But we also know that Chet is good. But we also know Giannis is a lot better. We also know that OKC has a lot of picks from other teams, and some of these teams are bad, like the Clippers, where they're gonna have some good draft stock from them. You can send Chet, some of these young players from this 11 man rotation that they don't even get to use like that, who are good players, plus all these draft picks. Send it over to Milwaukee, who's going to have to rebuild anyway. At least they'll get Chet, some good young players, and some picks, and they'll be all right. Like I look today. Let me just tell you like the embarrassment of riches that these dudes have. OKC has the Clippers unprotected pick for 26. They have Houston's pick for 26. They have Utah's pick for 26. They have Philly's pick for 26 and 27. They have Denver's 27 and 28 pick. Bro, what spot are they going to play all these people in? They have more picks and they have spots that need filled. They're good. They could
but
get
I get
rid
what
of
you're
these
saying.
picks and some of these players and bring in Giannis. Why wouldn't you?
This is what I'm saying, though, JB. Just because he's better, just because the player's better don't mean the team will be better.
Mm-hmm. It's by chemistry.
You don't think so? You realistically in the real world think that there's a team that's going to be better than Shea and Giannis, and who's the team?
Let me tell you why. I'm gonna tell you,
Insert
it ain't
team.
about the team. It ain't about the team being better. It's about the chemistry. I'm telling you, if you bring Giannis in there, he gonna clog up the paint for Shea.
Yeah, they do
Shea
probably
can
more than that.
shoot. Wait. Shea can shoot. Shea has a mid-range game and a three.
But
I could understand if Shea was just go to the hoop and everything's at the hoop. Then I'd be like, okay, yeah, they could get in each other's way. Shea can mid-range you to death.
Nah,
He can
I got something for him,
please,
Mook. I got something
please.
for him, Mook. This was
And
gonna
he's a
mess him up.
free-throw merchant. Like,
Look, what's gonna mess him up though is like Shea gonna end up turning into Damian Lillard in Milwaukee. The reason I say that because he not gonna be able to play his game because he's gonna feel like he have to defer to Giannis too much. That's
thank
SGA
you,
team.
thank you.
It's gonna look literally how Dame look in Milwaukee. He
if
gonna be
you
too
remember,
passive.
because Shea also gets what, like 8-9 assists a game, because Shea was a more willing and better passer than Dame is. But
Mhm.
also on top of that, uh, if you remember at the end of last year, once Dame and Giannis started getting their chemistry together, they were like 30 and 28 for points per game. Like they were like right there
Oh
together.
yeah.
So
Yeah, they're doing
so
that.
like you learn how to play with the other player, and then Giannis is going to benefit off of lobs coming downhill. Giannis likes to run too. So if
I
Shay's
just
like,
like,
"Yo, we gonna push the rock," Giannis is like, "Great, let's push the rock."
I just like, I like my Shea. I like Shea aggressive. I don't like him
Yeah,
passive.
I wouldn't
that's
want
me
him to be
too.
passive. He
I
doesn't
like,
have to be passive.
but you don't want a
Hey,
situation.
was
But
Kobe?
you don't
Was
want a
Kobe?
situation. This what situation you don't want. You don't want a situation where they like, oh, is it my turn or your turn?
Yeah,
You lose too many years. We've seen too many great teams lose too many years where they could have been winning championship because they over there playing the guessing game. That was the problem with the Celtics all them years. You didn't know if it was
yeah,
Jalen Brown
Jalen.
or Jason Tatum. And they could have won like 2 or 3 championships by that time. Why
They
mess up a
couldn't.
good
They
thing?
weren't
At
ready.
least,
They weren't ready to win
that's what I'm telling
championships.
you. At least what I'm telling
No,
you, if Giannis came, that'll knock them back. That'll push them back because they already know what it's like to win a championship. I think Jalen Williams is the perfect second star for Shea. He know his role. He know that he can go get a bucket. He's the perfect fit. Why you need to bring Giannis in there and complicate things? And then
I
you're gonna
think
lose a lot of your. And then when you do bring Giannis in, you're gonna use a lot of your bench players that are very
I told
productive for you.
JB, didn't I tell you that? You gonna lose your depth
once
players, bro.
again,
You
once
gonna
again,
lose at least by 3 of them.
once again, they play 10 people. They have like 14 picks over the next 3 years. They don't have to lose as many people as y'all think that they're gonna have to lose in order to
You
make this work.
you say that, but we just seen it with Phoenix. We seen a Phoenix team that went to the finals that added Kevin Durant, but they depleted their bench. And that team
True.
That
played
was a
like 8
different
or 9
team.
deep.
That
That
was a
team
different
played 8
team.
Tony. Remember,
Because
that
Yeah.
team played like
no. The
9 to 10
championship
players
had
deep now.
Chris Paul. They had Chris Paul. They had Ayton, Bridges, Cam Johnson, Booker. That was their core. Chris Paul went to a different squad. Chris Paul wasn't on that next team that ended up losing.
No,
So Chris Paul
but
left,
All of
and they
them was
sent
gone when
and they
KD
sent
got
that's
there.
McKay.
what I'm
All of them
Right,
was
but
gone.
Chris Paul wasn't a part of that trade. Like they lost, and they only had Booker left, and Booker isn't Shea.
You
Booker's
know
not
why they only
aggressive
had
or
Booker
as
left?
good as Shea.
You know why they only had
So
Booker left though, Josh? You know why they only had Booker left? Because they had to give up too much to get Durant in there, and that
the year
depleted
after they
the
went to
team.
the finals, though, they didn't get better. It's not like they went back to the finals. They lost again in the playoffs
We seen the same
with the
thing with
same
Brooklyn.
squad.
How
They
many
had the
times we got to
same
see that?
squad and lost.
What about Brooklyn then, Josh?
No.
What about
Which
Brooklyn?
Brooklyn team? Which one?
When they gave up everybody to bring in
KD
when
and
they
Harden? When it was KD,
yeah,
Harden, and Kyrie, that team was just hurt. They were
Yeah, they was
always
hurt.
hurt.
they
They was
ain't
gonna
got no
win that
bench
chip
though,
if they
Josh.
didn't get hurt.
That Brooklyn team was never close until it was all of them, and then they were just hurt. That was just a couple dudes who kept getting injuries at the time.
What I'm
Like,
saying though, Josh, you can't give up. You can't give up. You gotta have those bench players, them starting their role players to win a
yeah,
championship. So many times a team will go get a superstar and then they don't have nothing behind them. And that's what I'm telling you. I'm telling you right now, without Giannis, OKC is a better team. If they went and got Giannis, that would be a worse team. I can almost guarantee you.
I agree with
I
that
don't
one.
believe it. Ken,
What
what
you
you
think,
think,
Strength in
bro?
Josh? The
numbers.
killer?
Hold on, Ken, what you think, bro?
I agree with Mook.
Strength in
I'm
numbers.
I'm a Mook side. I mean, because the common denominator,
Mm-hmm.
you add a superstar, you lose your bench.
Yeah,
You they if Giannis want to go somewhere, he might as well go sign there. That's his best bet.
Yeah,
true.
Because if you trade for Giannis, you lose your whole damn team.
yeah.
And if I'm OKC, I'm keeping my team.
I'm and that's what I'm saying. Josh,
They
you'll get
20
fired
and
as a
one.
GM.
No, I really wouldn't because you guys are comparing this OKC team to other teams that didn't have nearly as many assets and draft picks or players.
But
If you don't have the
question,
players or the picks, like it's really not the same.
but who to say them picks gonna pan out though? To the players they have right now that they already established chemistry with. Cause them picks can really just be trait bait for later on down the line. But the team they have right now, they great with their chemistry. They just won a championship, and all them dudes 26 and younger, damn near. So it's kind
Would
of
you
I
want to
got
like
a
see?
question.
Do you think
they don't
OKC would
need
want to see?
Giannis.
Do you think OKC would want to see Giannis go to Houston for
That ain't gonna work either.
Honestly,
for Shiggy
for who?
for
If
Shiggy?
Giannis go to if Giannis go to Houston, who is Houston giving up?
Hey man,
From what I saw, no, he wasn't on the list. From what I saw, it was Giannis
Oh,
being traded
the
for
Tari
Shiggy.
Eason and Reed Shepard and them.
It was Eason, not Shepard. It was Eason, a first round pick, and Shiggy for him.
Hmm.
That
JB, I
was
got a question for you.
what's up
Why are you so sold on Shea and Giannis working out?
I don't like that fit at all, bro.
because I saw Kobe and Shaq work. I saw
that ain't
I
the same
saw
dynamic.
They ain't Kobe and Shaq.
to an
Shaq
Giannis'
extent
Shaq
best fit
Shaq
would
to
be
Shaq
go to
to
is
go
a,
play
to
Shaq.
an
with.
extent
Giannis is
it would
Giannis.
be the same. I saw Paul Pierce, Ray Allen, and KG work. I saw Tim Duncan work with two other guys who could hoop. Tim Duncan has always had hoopers around him.
Hold on, JB. Let me say this. Let me say this.
Go ahead.
Giannis and Shaq are not the same.
They're not the same
Mm-mm.
player for sure.
Shaq is the most dominant player the NBA has ever seen.
Right.
Big facts.
Giannis is not Shaq.
Is Giannis the most dominant player in the NBA right now?
Shea is not Kobe.
Mm, Joke is to me.
Shea is not Kobe. He's not. So
So
there's
here's the
no
thing,
comparison.
because
He's really
we're
good,
talking
but he
about
not
He's
Kobe,
really
bro.
we're
good, but
talking
he's
about
not
20.
Kobe.
No, for sure, but we're talking about 21, 22-year-old Kobe. Shea's getting more points than Kobe was getting in the finals. at that
Shea
time
is a
in his life.
bucket.
Yeah, so
Shea
and
getting 30
then
like
Giannis also Giannis is getting the same amount of points that Shaq was getting in the finals. They both have MVPs. Giannis is a better defender than Shaq was.
Whoa.
He's a more versatile defender. I'll
Whoa.
say that.
He's also a better
Whoa.
defender. See, he has the
He a
Defensive
more
Player of the Year
versatile
trophy as
defender.
a reference. He has the Defensive Player of the Year trophy as a reference. I don't
Two
know.
Hey,
different.
you know, how Shaq play defense? All Shaq got to do is this: two arms up. Yeah.
Like,
Mook, let me get him. Let me get
go
him.
ahead, go ahead. Entertain,
JB,
entertain.
JB.
Yeah.
Kobe and Shaq for their era was perfect. Shea and
Yeah.
Giannis for this era is not perfect. This is
Be-
a 3-point shooting era. Now,
Yeah.
granted, Shea has gotten better at shooting the three, but we know he's better at getting to the mid range and just getting downhill in general. If Giannis is there, Giannis is clogging the paint.
Facts.
Giannis is not finna sit in the corner while Shea do his skippity bap bap. You know what I'm saying? He's not finna do that.
you don't
That's
have
not
to
gonna
sit in
work,
the
bruh.
corner. You
It's
don't
not
have
gonna
to
work.
be. You don't have to sit in the corner. That's the thing. You don't have to.
Yeah,
Oh, you want
Giannis,
him sitting in the dunker
he can sit in
then?
that spot with Hardenstein there. Hardenstein and Holmgren. Like they can sit in that little
exactly.
spot. You know what I'm saying?
Josh, you want him sitting in the dunker spot? Okay.
He could
I
live
mean,
there. Pick your
the mid
poison.
range dunking
Do you
area, that's
want
kind of
Shea?
where he
Do
at
you want
anyway.
Shea to get the free throws, or do you want Giannis to dunk on you? Which one do you want? You can
I mean,
choose.
I can't argue. I can't argue if OKC if he would work. He would obviously work with OKC if they just get rid of
He
Chet
would.
and
Like you guys are
he would
acting
work.
like dudes don't know how to play basketball who are in the league and they won't figure it out.
If
We're talking
you
about
take out
two.
Hardenstein and
We're
put
talking
in
about
Giannis,
two of the five
that's
best
crazy.
players in today's NBA. We're talking about two guys who have won a championship and they were the finals MVP of their said championship in the last couple years.
Josh,
Hey, but
can we
go
agree?
ahead, Mo.
Can we agree that Westbrook and LeBron is two great players?
Yup.
Styles make fights. Styles make
Mhm.
fights. They game is not compatible.
Okay, so here's
At
why that's
all.
completely different. Neither one of them had a jumper. Both of them played the exact same way, except for they were different heights. Shea and Giannis don't play the same way.
But here, but,
It's
but
not
this
the
is what you
I gotta
same
agree with him.
thing.
No, the
Stop
other stuff
trying
he
to
said was
make it
crazy,
the
but I agree with
same
him on that.
thing. It's not.
So does Giannis have a jumper?
No,
No.
Giannis is a little shot has gotten better, but Giannis
JB,
can still give me the rocket and meet me at the rim.
JB.
Like
But
we're
you
watching
talking
Giannis still give us 30, 10, and 6 right now
JB.
with
You
no
talking
J
about
for real.
JB, you talking about Shea like he's a shooter. He's a scorer, not a shooter. It's a
Yeah, he's
difference.
a
Mm-hmm.
Now,
bucket.
now, if Shea was a shooter, I can see
Mm-hmm.
it working. But Shea is a scorer. He's
They have
making
shooters
shots.
around them. They have multiple shooters on the team. One, and then
You don't
Shea,
have to get
Mir,
rid of him. You
you
trade him.
Yeah, you're
don't.
gonna have
That's
to
what
get
I'm
rid of him
saying.
though.
Trade him.
No. That's what I'm saying. They have enough guys on that team that they don't have to deplete their squad the way
I
y'all
agree with him.
thinking.
I agree with him.
You do not have to
But
deplete your squad the way
back
you
to DJ
thinking.
point. It goes back to DJ point though. What if them picks don't work out?
But here's my thing. I never said you're gonna gas up all of those picks. I said you're gonna give away some of those picks that are high picks to the other team because that's gonna be incentives for them. Like when you got the Clippers pick and you have Phillies pick, teams that you know are gonna have high picks. Those are the ones that you put out there to trade to the other team. That plus
I mean,
Chet and maybe one other guy,
Okay.
you lose two
Can I ask
guys,
one question?
3
we
picks.
can
You still
simplify it
have
though.
8
Go
guys
ahead.
in rotation that you still play today. It's not the same.
Can I ask one question?
Go
Who
ahead.
takes the back seat? Who's Batman?
It
I
don't
think
matter.
Giannis.
It don't matter. It wouldn't matter on OKC.
I think Giannis would be cool taking the backseat. It all depends on who are they playing.
You crazy.
Who
You obviously
who?
don't know
Let me ask
Giannis.
you one question. Let me
You
ask you one question.
obviously
Yeah,
I
Wait,
can
JB
wait,
do
wait.
lost
all
his
If,
I
mind.
if
can
a
do
I
the whole
know
30
backseat,
minute
if a
argument right
SGA is
now.
backseat,
number one on their team.
JB lost his mind.
no, no, no,
Y'all
no,
don't
no,
know
no.
nothing.
Listen,
Yeah, I'm
listen,
telling
Giannis.
you.
I got you.
Y'all
JB
don't
lost
know
his mind.
anything.
I got you. If a backseat
Hey,
for Giannis is 27, 10, 4, and like 2 blocks, No,
Right.
come on now.
Giannis is a numbers
That's
guy though.
that's it.
Giannis won his
Let me
numbers
ask y'all
though.
one question, if y'all don't mind. Who plays with Giannis take on that team? What player
Jalen Williams, and that's not a good thing.
was that? No, I'm not talking about what role. I'm talking about what
Oh,
literal, what position. The position that he plays. Who would he play?
Chess,
Who would he take the place of?
Shit,
Chet,
shit.
Chet,
So
he
likely
playing the
Chet and
four.
a couple other players would be gone, right? So you still
Chet,
got
and maybe one
SGA,
other
probably
guy.
Jalen Williams. You probably still got Jalen Williams. You got SGA, and then you got. Come on, bro. If you take out Chet and you put Giannis, you think them boys ain't gonna still win a ring? You crazy as a mother.
Please,
this,
You crazy.
this is what
please.
I'm
You
telling you. This is
You
what
crazy.
I'm
Them boys,
telling you.
they weren't worried about no ego. You can tell that OKC
Josh,
already
I
don't care
got you.
about ego.
Hey, Donnie,
It's
I got
about
one right here.
winning.
This is what I'm telling you. This is what I'm telling you. If I'm a GM for 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 Milwaukee, I ain't
Mhm.
leaving with nothing less than Jalen Williams and Caruso. Or if I'm taking Chet Holmgren, I'm taking Chet Holmgren, Caruso, and I'm probably taking one more of their key bench players. I ain't
Get
leaving with
there.
nothing less.
Bring me Giannis. Get him. Get
Exactly, and I'll
him.
find a way to get Grayson Allen on my squad, bro. What are we talking about? I'll trade.
He
I don't
not
even
Let me
care.
even
let
We
me
can
say
bring
let me
Grayson
say
Allen
this.
over for
Hold on,
Caruso.
hold on, hold on.
They won the mental
Let
chemistry.
let me say this. Let me
Go
say
ahead,
this.
Sam.
Giannis.
It don't work if Giannis don't have the ball. Giannis has
He's
to
Hey,
gonna
have
have
the
the ball.
ball.
yeah,
You see
but it's
how
the
he won that
SGA
championship in
team though.
2021.
48 minutes.
He
You don't
has
It's
think
to
this
have
man's
that.
gonna get the rock in 48
Shea
minutes?
is not going to take a back seat.
hell no.
48 minutes.
That is Shea
Hey,
team, bro.
It's Shea team. He's not taking the back seat, bro. No, Giannis
Then you
not.
gotta think
No,
about
no.
two things. I got one for you, Cam. You gotta think about two things. One, playoff game. Who gonna take the last shot? Shea or Giannis? Also,
Shay,
do Giannis know how to play half
Shay.
court basketball?
Wait.
Do
Yes,
Giannis
Shay
don't
got
know how to
Dame.
play half court
I got
basketball
you.
in the
I got.
playoffs?
Wait,
I had him here.
Wait, no. Two
He
things on that. That's
transition.
wrong on both fronts. That's wrong on both fronts because Giannis was letting Dame take the last shot until Dame got hurt. Giannis was letting Dame take the last shot, so he's not tripping off the Shea taking the last shot. That's not even a conversation. We good
I
there.
agree with that.
We can skip over that. And then what
Dame
was
is a
the other one?
shooter though.
And then you said the half court set. Okay, and if Shea doesn't, so one of the 3-point shooters will shoot the ball. Come on now, we're not gonna force this. And then the other part is the half court. The Suns, the
I
Suns
mean,
tried to get
everybody said
the
Dame and Giannis
Suns.
pick and roll was gonna be
They
nasty,
were
yet they
hooping.
never
Dame
did
got
it
hurt.
because of
He
bad
tore his
coaching.
Achilles. Wait, Dame tore his Achilles. He
Dame
got hurt.
is a shooter.
Dame,
Dame is a
Dame.
shooter.
Wait.
That's
Yeah.
why I say
Okay.
Giannis will play
OKC
better
is gonna
with a
shoot.
shooter than playing with a scorer. Giannis go play with Steph Curry. He fit better with Steph than playing with Shea. Because
Well, anybody fits
Steph
with
don't
Steph
need the ball.
because of what Steph
Steph
does.
not
Anybody
pounding the
fits with
ball
Steph.
like Shea pounding the ball.
Any and
Hey,
everybody fits with Steph.
Superpower. Shea superpower is getting to the free throw line. What's Giannis'
Mm-hmm.
power?
yeah,
Getting to the free throw line.
getting to the free throw line.
You got the
That's
So
not
you
freedom to
know
see
Giannis'
what I'm
multiple.
gonna do?
superpower. That's
You
not
know what I'm gonna
Giannis'
do?
superpower. No,
Do you know
sir.
what I'm
No.
gonna do?
No.
Zone.
No.
You know
See,
what I'm gonna
hey,
do to Shea?
Philly, not
You know
not
what I'm
Philly.
gonna do to Shea and Giannis?
The
Build
Suns
a
tried
wall.
to use that superpower, and what did Giannis do? 50. What did Giannis do when the Suns tried to get to his zone? 50. 50. He gave him
I'll
what?
give him another.
50.
They hadn't had Dylan Williams none this year. They doing
And them
just
boys are
they doing very well. They're doing very well. So I think if they take out Chet or Hardenstein and plug in
No. I'm
what?
glad you said that. Say that for me one more time, Josh. Say it one more time.
I forgot what I said. It's that fast.
They ain't had Jalen Williams all year.
and they only
And
lost
they
one
still doing
game
good, right?
Yeah, they've been doing pretty good.
Okay. So why are we trading for Giannis?
Thank
when
you.
you don't need them.
Thank you.
I mean, again,
If
I'm
it
not
ain't
saying they
broke,
need to. My only argument was saying that hey, if they were to do that, then I wouldn't think that things would go so south. I wouldn't expect things to go south. Is what I'm saying.
I'm
I know
telling
that.
you.
With
No,
Shea and
I'm
I
Giannis,
got
telling
you
you.
though,
with
Josh. I
Shea
got
and
you.
Giannis, I'm
I
expecting
was
you
just saying.
to win the next. I'm expecting you to three-peat if you have Shea and Giannis.
They ain't doing it. I'm telling you,
That's
they're
the
a worse
reality.
off team. They are
With
worse
Shea,
off team. They are
with
worse
Shea and
off
Giannis, I
team.
expect you to three-peat. Without him, Joker can always pop up and say, "What's up?"
They are
Joker
worse
can't beat
team.
both of them by himself though. I ain't going. Hey, that's trouble though.
Can he
Joker
not?
can't beat him by Joker gonna need a star.
Dooney, welcome to the party. Welcome to the
All
party.
right, but hey, look, they'll be
That's
unstoppable.
all, Josh.
I
I
just
just
don't
wanted
like
you to
that
say that
fit.
because I had to get my point off.
I'm just telling you
Yeah, I
right
just
now.
don't like that
I'm telling
fit.
you right now. If you take Shea to that team, if you take Giannis to that team, I think Shea become more of a role player than a superstar.
That's
Man, he
insane.
Because
too good for that.
his game will
That's
have to
insane.
diminish. His
It
game
would
will have to
not.
diminish for
It
him
would
and
That's what I
Giannis to
not.
was
work.
saying.
There's enough shots to go around for everybody.
No, it
There's
ain't.
enough shots.
No, it ain't.
Yeah, the shot is
It
Giannis an
ain't,
Now they
bro.
want
efficient
a
scorer.
championship.
Is
They
Giannis
won
an
a
Giannis
efficient
championship.
ain't
scorer?
shooting against it.
Is Giannis efficient? Yes or no?
Yeah, he
It's an
efficient
easy
at the rim, of
answer.
course.
Okay, so
I think
yes.
that he
So
win
there's
the
enough shots for everybody. If Giannis was going like 3 for 23, all right. If he's going 3 for 23, you got me. This man's efficient.
You
We're
out of
good.
pocket for
Yo,
that.
y'all let us know in the chat what you think. Y'all let us know in the chat what you think. Where's Giannis going? Where do you think the best fit is? What's the expectations? It's been another episode of Nothing Nice. Yo, I appreciate all y'all pulling up. Mook, my brother, appreciate you. Mook, check 1, 2, 3. Dooney, always, bruh. Always appreciate you pulling up. Killer Cam's in the building. He held the
You
Patriots
know
down.
it. You know
Appreciate you, bro. Josh, you gotta hold it down in fantasy, bro. You gotta get it done, bro. Yeah, I appreciate you, bro, from the sip. It's been another episode of Nothing
For
Nice.
sure.
Like, share, comment, subscribe. 365 Nothing Nice. You know the vibes. We out.
it. Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
Recording, huh?